of everything. There's always you, nature. Make theories of everything. Theories of everything. Theories of everything. This is just a phase. I don't have a mission. For all I know, tomorrow I could collapse. So just in case I leave you my theory of everything, 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 theory of There's always still danger. Make theories of everything. Theories of everything. Theories of everything. There's always still danger. Make
Hey people, what's up? Welcome to another stream. So we're gonna get into what Foodie B streamed way earlier, today. I didn't get to go over it in the morning. Was busy, so we're gonna do it now. The hypocrisy is real live stream, as well as the receipts from PEETZ and an educational look at animal care. It's ironic that somebody who's abused animals, because I do agree with the majority that it was abuse, is gonna give us education on taking care of animals. When all she had to do was take a cat to the vet, and she had multiple opportunities, multiple times. She had the money, she had the funds back in 2021 and 2022 to do it on her own accord. Even people gave her money, like Vegan for Life, Not for Fashion, probably other people as well. Hey, Mr. Rain. Hey, QZ. That was Cypher. What's up? That we don't know of. And yet, she never took the cats to the vet. And then, people, when she left and the cats were repeats, people would offer to show up to the house, hand them the cat. They'll take the cat to the vet. And that wasn't even done. So, here we go. We're going to get into this. Hey, Shara Beaker. 666. What's going on? Marie, Padare, Yelemi, Jen. Welcome, everybody, to a stream. We're going to be here for a while. And one vet appointment doesn't make up for years of medical neglect. She's so defensive because she knows she's guilty of animal abuse. She's so vile, she even refused to get their vaccines. Exactly. Like the vaccines weren't up to date. The feline leukemia virus thing with, of course, Timbit, that wasn't done, and people would repeatedly tell her, "You gotta get it done. You gotta get it done," and she wouldn't. But she'll jump up for a cracky lucky hit though, and go all the way to Gatineau and would circle the city or wait at Gatineau Park for Nader El Shami, but she can't take the cats to the vet. Hey, Venny Joe, what's going on? Jamie Cats, what's up? All right. The oval explanation says it all. She's trying to convince herself. Exactly. All right, so let's get into this, people. Here we go. This is gonna be a stream because not only we have this, we got the live stream, but here we go.
Hello again. So I know there's a lot of ennui already about this subject. However, for me, animal abuse and neglect is a very serious subject, and I want to clear up some key points or emphasize some key points
Sure.
in the BBJ situation. So I am going to do that now. So yeah, enjoy the video. I should say that the videos are meant to be enjoyable. It's more meant to be informative and educational in a way. So there are just some things I want to bring up, and then I'll probably just lay the whole subject to rest for now. Thanks for watching and
Hmm.
listening. Alright, so
Okay.
first thing I want to bring to attention are some receipts. Well, it's a receipt from PEETZ and I did message him recently on WhatsApp, and I did see a lot of comments like, well, why don't you just get proof from PEETZ? Why don't you just get proof from PEETZ that you did actually message him while in Kuwait to check on BBJ's nails? Now, because I was
Wait a second.
um, part of the story with this is
How can you be wrong about a cat's nails? How can you be wrong about BBJ's nails? Because she has furry paws? That don't make no sense. Does that make sense to anybody? He says, "I feel bad I was wrong about Casey's nails, but yeah, she has furry paws." Okay. Hmm. Interesting. That sounds like a cover up to me. Hey, Amy Judy, what's up? You're fostering 4 and 8-week-old kittens. Aw, that's cute.
that I neglected them the whole
Hey,
time I
Dan
was in
Woods.
Kuwait. I didn't care about them. I just went to Kuwait to escape and be with my man and forgot the cats. And that also I knew about her nails while I was in Kuwait. So here's, oh, and that animal control didn't actually come in. So here's a receipt proving that all of this, what I said, was true. Um, PEETZ, and this will bring context, because context does matter, by the way, um, to all of these accusations. Now, side note, PEETZ
Hey,
is
Strawberry.
one of the most honest people I've ever known. The whole time I've ever known him, which is like 20 something years, he's never told a lie to me, not once, and that's no exaggeration. Ever. He's never lied to me. So,
Hmm.
um, actually, sometimes he's brutally honest. If you guys remember, sometimes he would like out me accidentally for things. So he's a very honest person, and so I'm gonna
Write it
read
in there.
what the communication between us said. All right, so I reached out to him and said, "Hey, I just want to confirm a couple of things. Do you remember us talking on video while I was in Kuwait the first time and asking to see BBJ's nails, and you tried to show me them, but with all her fur, it was a bit difficult to fully see? I also remember us concluding that at the time they looked decent enough to wait until I got back. Do you remember that? Also, animal control visited while I was in Kuwait, right? And concluded there was no abuse or neglect? Yes to both, Pete says. I feel bad I was wrong about Casey's nails, but yeah, she has furry paws. Casey is BBJ. Uh, yeah, I wrote, yeah, people make mistakes. We didn't intentionally harm her. And again, that
Yeah, for sure. PEETZ lies, fish, and tell. Let's get that right, people. I've said my example before about how PEETZ lies, fish, and tell, and I'll say it again. I can give proof Remember when she went with Cracky Lucky to Toronto and they spent a few days there, and then people figured out their apartment, no, well, their hotel room, which hotel, like, obviously people are gonna figure it out. They're gonna start going through the hotel rooms, and they figured out where she was. And then she instructed Pete to lie and say that they went home early when they didn't, and then he came clean about it. So yeah, Pete's will lie. Yeah, and yeah, he'll lie, trying to defend her. So here we go.
Intentionally willful neglect comes into play. And this also backs up what I told you guys from the beginning, that one of the reasons I didn't worry about BBJ and her nails, and that when I got home and saw they were overgrown, when I checked them later on when I got home, and I didn't check them sooner when I got home, part of the reason, the major reason, is that this occurred when I was in Kuwait. I would video chat with PEETZ almost every day and check on the cats because I missed them and wanted to make sure they were okay and fed and everything. So if I didn't care about them and neglected them, that would never occur. I wouldn't even think about them. Um, so we did check on video her nails. Um, I managed to see a few of them, and they were not overgrown at all. So
Sure,
if I had seen
Foodie.
that they were, I would have taken action sooner and I would have sent him to the vet with her. So I didn't think that it was anything that we couldn't wait until um, I got home for to take care of. So that's the reason for that. So this is proof that these things I said did occur. I don't
I still want to know what the mystery mansion was, but yeah, that was never truly clarified because they were supposed to move into this mansion, right? And then things didn't go well around end of September, early October last year. And then all of a sudden it was forgotten about, and some people were saying, "Oh, there's a connection between Salah and the owner of that mansion." I don't know. It's still really all up in the air. Will we ever learn the truth? Probably not. But it would be nice if there was a conclusion to it.
know. It might not be easy for you guys to follow, especially if you don't know the full story. You probably just want to move on from this video, but this is the explanation for that. And again, PEETZ is very honest, and animal control did visit while I was in Kuwait, and they saw no sign of neglect or abuse and did not remove the cats.
True,
If there
Beckaboo.
was, if the cats were starving and didn't have food and water, and they do actually examine the pets. So at the time that they came, the pets looked fine. They were not matted. There was no sign of abuse whatsoever. I'm going to also prove next that the conditions BBJ had, other than even the nails, but they were actually problems in that are very common in senior pets and are not my fault.
OMG, how many times does she need to repeat this? It's like ad nauseum. I'm never gonna talk about the cats again, says Foodie Beauty 3/4 days ago. Talking about the cats again. What about the money she grifted to take BBJ to the vet? She never took her. Yeah, exactly. She was given tons of money, publicly and privately, I'm sure, to take both cats to the vet, and she never did.
All right, so I found this article among many others, but I'll read this one: Claw problems in senior cats, in case you're listening and not watching the video.
True cipher.
So this says here, if you are the owner of a sweet senior cat, you probably are beginning to notice little changes occurring as part of the feline aging process. Although vision and hearing difficulties may come as no surprise to you, claw issues might. Claw problems in senior cats are also
Queen Mommy.
commonplace. Now, I knew that cats' claws could get overgrown. I was ignorant with the amount of time that it takes. I didn't realize that it can happen so fast, and their nails need to be trimmed um, potentially every 2 to 3 weeks, and especially in senior cats. Now, when I came home from Kuwait, Sam's nails, as I said, were still filed down, and that's because he's only 5 years old. He's maybe 6 now, but excuse me. he scratches a lot of things. He scratches the furniture, mashallah, but you know, that's another thing that's normal for cats. Um, so he
Hey, Miami Vice.
definitely was fine. So I just expected her nails to be fine as well. I was very ignorant on the fact that cats' nails, when they're seniors, are coarser and they shed less and they actually grow way faster. So because it's not that they grow faster, but they don't claw anything anymore. Like baby BBJ, she was becoming more. She would neglect herself more, and she would just um, not play as much and
Cat's neglecting herself. Yelimi says she's nuts. She knew that info a year before. The nails were so embedded. Proves she ignored the cat the whole time she was there getting hype. Yeah, pretty much. Just getting high, ignoring the cat.
just sleep more and not scratch and not groom as much. So that is why, her nails became overgrown within that last couple of months that I was in Kuwait. So there was a plenty of time for her nails to grow. So this is proof here. Trimming a cat's claws. This article says trimming a cat's claws every 2 to 3 weeks is an important part of maintaining your pet's health. Not okay. So not only does a quick trim protect you, your pet, and your family, it can also save your sofa curtains and other furniture. Yes. So every 2 to 3 weeks. So people who are saying those claws were growing for an extreme amount of time. Um, there's no way that in the that you were in Kuwait they grew that long. Well, here's proof in the past article and in this one here that that can definitely occur, and that's definitely what occurred while I was
True, Becca
in
Boo.
Kuwait, unbeknownst to me. All right, speaking of cats, you're gonna hear her playing in the background with a bag. So it might be cat bag ASMR because she has this bag that she just loves to play on top of. She likes the crinkly noise. I do cut the handles to make sure she doesn't choke. But anyway,
Oh, Flows,
so
what's up?
the person accusing me of animal abuse and neglect actually put out a statement apparently that the cat's diagnosis when she was taken to the vet was a bunch of issues. So number one, the claws, which I just explained, hypothyroidism. There was either urinary tract infection or urine infection. There were some issues. I think maybe arthritis. I'm not sure. There were some issues. There was like an ear infection and bad
She can't even remember. Yeah, there was arthritis.
teeth. Okay, so there were
Oh, and speaking about the bad teeth, remember her always saying, "Oh, that BBJ's breath stinks." Remember that? Like, and I kept on saying, if you think a cat's breath stinks, then you gotta get the cat's mouth and teeth checked out, right? I said this ad nauseum over and over and over again. It obvious to me if an animal breath stinks, you gotta get it checked out. Did she do that? No, but this is gonna be glossed over.
some issues that the majority of them were, um, I would say, all related to being elderly. So, so the last time I took BBJ to the vet, it was more for like a senior checkup. And the vet told me at the time that um, she had some kidney, when her blood panel came back, she had kidney disease, which was
True,
she wasn't
Patteray.
concerned about it because that was very normal in cats. She said that her um, weight was fine, that she was looking very good for her age. Actually, she was, very normal for her age, and that chronic kidney disease again is normal, and
Hey,
there's no
Ash.
cure for it. It will just progress. She just said to try to um, give her more fluid, maybe in her food or something like that. So I did add water to her food.
I was just thinking that Jamie Cass, like, this would be the perfect time for Roman El Roman to come in with info that he knows. Like, she needs to explain why she didn't keep the follow up for a nail clip when Roman went with her. I thought there were other issues that were at hand, and that is why she needed to bring BBJ back because she was supposed to have brought BBJ back in a month. And that was around she totally let the month fly by, and then we started having the whole, oh, I'm just gonna do mobile vet care. It's about $65 a month for both cats, plus other things, I believe at the time. That's what she was saying. And then she had an appointment, then she canceled it. There was just like so much things. But right now, yeah, Roman El Roman, make a video, tell us what really happened.
More water to her food when I
True.
could. I made sure there was a lot more water available. She
True
did drink a
celebrity.
lot more in her older years. And I did notice, the vet also said that also because of the kidney disease, that urinary tract infections are very common in older cats. So she also had arthritis, and um, that's also something common in older cats. And I was concerned about her teeth because she did lose part of her front tooth, and her breath was bad, and I just noticed that her teeth didn't look that great.
Oh, just noticed. Okay.
So the vet also said that's very normal also for cats to have teeth problems as they get older. They start to have teeth and gum issues, and their
For years, she's been saying the cat's breath stinks, but yet not take the cat to the vet. Okay.
teeth start, sometimes they lose teeth just like in humans. So I'm not going to get her cat dentures, and I'm also not going to put her through, the vet said, at her age, it's just probably more traumatic for her to put her through a surgery to get her teeth cleaned at that point. So um like they would have to put her to sleep, and no, there's just, I mean, just why put her through that, and why put her through all the suffering when she has so many chronic issues. But she seemed to be okay at the time, like enough, I didn't think it was time to put her down at that point. She still had some time left in her. So um which actually brings me to my next
Facts,
point. People like
goddess.
to villainize me for wanting a veterinary assessment as to whether it would be better for her to put her to sleep before coming to Kuwait, or if she would be rehomable. Um, it's very hard to rehome a pet who has a lot of chronic health issues, and they're going to be dealing with those things and not potentially have the cat for very long. Um, So this article here, how do you know when it's time to euthanize your cat? Also, side note, the person saying that they wanted to save my cat from euthanasia, actually did euthanize her own pets. So the
Here
hypocrisy
we
is
go again.
outstanding with that. So I think that it's, the pet owner's personal choice, as well as making that conclusion with the vet. So it says here, you'll know it's time to euthanize your cat when your veterinarian has given a terminal diagnosis, such as cancer or kidney failure, and the quality of life has become dramatically affected. There may be drastic weight loss, difficulty moving, and persistent breathing difficulties. Um, Consider your decision based on whether your pet is
True
suffering more
journey.
than faring well. And so there you go. I mean, as long as she has that chronic kidney disease, the vet said she's going to get more UTIs, and you're going to have to keep medicating her for it. And you have to consider the pet's quality of life. And I have had this pet for 20 years. And
I think who gave the correction about the age of BBJ? BBJ, she's had for like 17 or 18 actually, because remember she got BBJ from Cornwall Island, and if you know, well, you probably don't know Cornwall Island, but Cornwall Island has a reserve on it. She got BBJ back in 2005, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was, or was it 2004? One of those. Think it was '04, but who was it again that does the vlogs, like the day vlogs, and they had a community tab post too. Does anybody remember who? Um, let me
if
check.
I
Let me
wanted to
check.
just get rid of her, why wouldn't I have done it a long time ago? I loved her. I also wanted the best for her, and so that's why I had a veterinary
Yeah,
appointment,
she's
was to give her
18.
a medical checkup, and to also, when I came back from Kuwait, I had the vet appointment with her vet.
Oh yeah, it was Greg Grebo. Yes, Greg Grebo. And I agree because she did go over this again. She got BBJ from Cornwall Island, and that's how she got her. And the BBJ is not 20. So let's read what Greg Grebo says. FY, for anyone new, Foodie Beauty got BBJ at the end of 2005. PEETZ has stated as much. Basic math shows Chantel only had BBJ for a little over 17 years. Realistically, BBJ is probably only about 18 years old and is most definitely not 21 years old, as Foodie Beauty is claiming. Yeah, pretty much. Was it the end of 2005? I thought it was the end of 2004, and PEETZ moved back in with Foodie Beauty in 2005, and that is when, at that point in time, they were living in an apartment, and he was the breadwinner. Because all of this is coming together, right? Remember, one of the very first jobs was StarTech with PEETZ's mom, PEETZ, and Chantel. Of course, PEETZ's mom got PEETZ the job as well as Chantel the job. They all started our StarTech, then StarTech closed down, and then PEETZ moved on to other jobs like at Walmart. Then from Walmart, he moved on to other jobs like working for Rogers, and she worked for Rogers. Then he moved on from that. So there's been a lot of decades, a lot of time, a lot of history along the way. Sam was picked up as another female cat to keep BBJ company. Little did they know that Sam was actually a boy, because Sam was more Samantha until they found out that. So that's a whole nother story. But that doesn't really matter. Let's just say the cat's about 18 years old and move
And
on.
it was to determine her quality of life and to give her a medical checkup and to see what the best recourse was. I wanted that
Okay,
advice from
Kelly.
a her veterinarian. And so, which I think is my right and my choice as her owner of 20 years. And it's very invasive for someone to just come in and, excuse me, um, completely just take that away. So that was my reasoning with that. I never said I was going to put her down for sure. It was something that
Yes,
I
she
was going to
did.
discuss with her vet. And
Correction, she has said on multiple occasions, not only the occasion that that FFG put in her video in response to what she had put out, on repeat ad nauseum. But I remember the countless times the horrifying words that would come out of Foodie Beauty's mouth, which were, she's gonna put BBJ down, she's gonna make a vet appointment to put BBJ down because BBJ is too old, and this and that. Like, if you were there, you heard it along with me. You know this is true. It wasn't like a one off thing, it wasn't a joke. It was repeatedly being said and done. Yeah, but here we go.
humane euthanasia for chronically ill pets is not something to demonize somebody over at all. It's actually very compassionate to do that and instead of prolonging suffering. So that was the issue with that. So just to clear up that, that's what happened. I know I made jokes before, like, "Are you ready for your dirt nap, BPJ?" It's just a joke. It's not like she can understand English, and it's just a way of joking about something that's so normal in life. Doesn't mean I wanted her to die at all. But we all humans and pets alike are going to die.
Right, Dot?
If you follow my channel for years, you know I love those pets, and just claiming anything otherwise is just to be contrary out of spite. So, the next thing I want to touch on is this willful neglect. So, this article says neglect may be deliberate abuse or simply a failure to take care of an animal. Either way, the offender is strictly punishable for such acts of animal cruelty. If the neglect is unintentional, correctional authorities try to correct the situation by making the owner aware of basic animal care requirements. So they don't just prosecute people who do unintentional neglect um, because of situations where they might not be
Buttocks,
aware of
buttocks.
something, or they might not, because honestly, especially in cats, they hide their pain and they hide their suffering very well, right? So Um, it's very hard to know if a cat has a UTI if they're not, hiding in the corner or making any signs, which BBJ didn't. And I already knew she had kidney issues as well. So it's very hard to determine some things, and um, you know, so this is why they don't just prosecute people for that reason. They try to take an educational approach, like, hey, this could be better, this could, that could be better. Um, and there's also reasons, human reasons.
And she would literally is going on 23 minutes, 21 seconds of this. And as I've said multiple times before, people have already choosing a side. Either they're gonna believe her, they're not gonna believe her. Most people don't believe her, and this is kind of pointless. As somebody said in the chat, this is probably for new people. But then, if you're gonna bring this up, all the new people are gonna do is do their research. Maybe put Foodie Beauty cats or Foodie Beauty animal care, Foodie Beauty abuse, something. Because she was even trending on Twitter. How many times have I gotten on Twitter? Then I see that Foodie Beauty hashtag Foodie Beauty animal abuse or hashtag Foodie Beauty cats is trending on Twitter. What Reflection says it was willful neglect, Chantal. People constantly told you to take those cats to the vet. Exactly. That's the bottom line. It's willful neglect. People kept on telling her, take the cats to the vet. She refused.
Reasons that come up. Somebody's mental state, for example, which was one of the major factors for anything being neglected in my life. Starting with myself, because my mental health was very poor. I do suffer from mental illness, diagnosed by depression and anxiety, and binge eating disorder. And so, you know,
Correction, she's using the whole mental health thing again. She always does this whenever she gets in trouble. Remember the days when she would get caught in a lie and be outed? What would she do the next day or the same day? Usually the next day, she'd start cooking and cleaning and start talking about getting her mental health in check, blah, blah, blah. She talks about binge eating disorder. She actually brought that up. We watched a clip a couple weeks ago where she said she actually didn't get diagnosed. She is just saying that she has this, but she hasn't been officially diagnosed with a binge eating disorder.
here it says here, for four daily habits people with depression may avoid. So, household chores. Taking care of yourself while you're feeling depressed is often hard enough on its own. Um, Taking care of others or your household on top of that might just feel impossible at
Hey,
times.
just I.
People with depression may leave their daily chores unattended, letting laundry pile up as dirty dishes sit in the sink for days. Other household responsibilities that can be neglected during a depressive episode can include caring for your children, pets, or partner. So these are not uncommon things. And one of the major things that contributed to more of a downward spiral in my life was being in a abusive relationship for the first time in my life, um, for like a good year, at least a year and a half.
True
And
Putteray.
just becoming too addicted to more substances, and just really almost at sometimes losing the will to even live. So um, I didn't have a clear mind, and that was really hard for me. So some proof of that is if you look at my earlier videos, especially when we first moved to the villa.
True fraud and corruption. Very, very, very true. It's just a lot of laziness. But of course, as Marie says, selected mental health. Yeah. She's very selective on what issue she has and doesn't have.
And when I was living with BB, as you can see here, I really cared for my place. There's no dishes in the sink, dirty dishes in the sink behind me. The cat's dishes are clean there. You see that little dish beside the palm olive. I remember going shopping at
What the hell is this? What kind of gaslighting or retcon is this? You're literally gonna say that you kept the luxury villa clean because you select the one video where you have clean counters? Doesn't she know I can just like look this up right now? I can literally just go right now and select a video from her at the luxury villa and show like a whole clutter of things behind her and how she kept the place. Like this this has got to be for new people. Like I can literally click on a video right now, literally right now, and show you like what the place actually looked like. So let's just do that right now. This is just too much. All right, no, Foodie, this is what your place looks like. Clutter. You would have cat stuff on the counter, so the cats would have to jump up. All that crap that you could have sorted because you had nothing better to do. We could show the living areas, the quarters, the whatnot. This is just too much. Like, how can you just blatantly say that you kept the place clean? Well, we know you didn't. You kept the place as a pigsty. A pigsty. That's what you did.
At winners for these, Halloween decorations I was proud of. Um, I can see here my weight was even worse, but despite that, I still did what I had to do because my mental health wasn't as bad and I was happier, being alone and not with someone abusive. Now, here's from my old
Hey,
place when I lived
Welsh.
with BB. You can see the cats here, very well groomed, healthy, happy. My place was also clean. There's always boxes. I like to
The place was clean because of BB, and the place was dirty because of you. The place would get dirty because you would hide pizza boxes all over the place and get an infestation when you lived at BB's. That's what she did. So if there was any cleaning to be done, it was mostly, almost always, you could even say always, BB that was doing it. The guy would work, the guy would go to school, and the guy would have to come home and clean.
leave some boxes, especially for the cats.
Hey, Becky.
So, and I always showed a lot of love and attention anytime the cats were in my videos, which was very often. I would do random cat breaks. I would hug and kiss them, and always I would get complaints from viewers that, "Oh my God, will you leave the cats alone? Stop talking to the cats when you're doing a video. Get those cats out of the camera." And I would never. I would say, "Too bad. You know what? I love my cats, and if you don't like it, don't watch." And I would lose viewers over that. So it's to me being accused of
I don't think anybody said that. Who the hell would lose viewers over showing your animal love and care? Like that don't make no sense. And of course she would show the animals love as in hugging them and whatnot, using them as fillers, just kinda exactly like she's doing with Julia. I even call it when I said that she's probably gonna get a cat soon. How long did it take? About 3 weeks for her to get that cat. So I was right. When I said she's gonna use Julia as filler for her videos, probably by like the next day after she got the cat, what did she do? She did the same thing. She's using Julia as filler. Hey, Raleigh Point, what's up? How you doing?
abusing these pets just because people are drinking the Kool-Aid of my accuser, when they've watched my channel for years and years, is it's hurtful to me that these people who've known me for so many years would think that of me when they've seen it with their own eyes, how much I love these cats, you know? Um, so, I it could have been more careful near the end, sure. But, I feel like I did what I could and I was just unaware and ignorant. And there's always room to do better. So, but I
That's
did
worked.
love these cats and care for them for many years. So, unless you count squeezing the living love out of Chevy Use and my other cat, BBJ, um, there's no way I would ever harm my pets, especially not intentionally. There's no way.
I was about to say that. I think she means intentional harm. Like neglect is abuse. It is still a form of harm because you are not providing the a place where a cat can thrive. It's still abuse. Neglect is abuse. She turned off comments because she doesn't like the truth. Of course she would. She'll turn off comments on this and probably the live stream. Let me check. Oh, the comments are actually on the live stream. Okay. We'll see what that live stream is about right after this. We're going to get into that. She also released on Sala and Chantel channel a Eid vlog. I guess I'm going to have to look at that later.
I loved them so much, and it was traumatic for me to rehome them, and I, you know, definitely it was just hard. There's nothing more I can say about that. It was very difficult mentally, and I still deal with that. But I have to live with my decision, and
I see, Kay.
there's nothing I can do, you know. So um, I'm happy Sam is rehomed to a loving person that I have contact with. BBJ, you know, I'll never know, and I have to put closure on that for myself, and just hope that she's okay. So, um, but other than that, I just wanted to clear up some things, uh, you know, proving that I'm not the abuser and neglector that everyone is trying to make me out to be, you know, just out of hatred.
Right.
And when people are haters, that's what they do. They try to come up with or exaggerate, blow up things, take things out of context, things that happen in your life. And um, it is getting sickening, obviously, but I will try to deal with all these things off
Hey,
camera.
Harlow.
And because a lot of it just falls on deaf ears. But even if, you know, some people who watch me
Welcome,
listen to
everybody.
this, then my job is done. So, anyway, that's all I have to say about the situation for now. And I thank you again for listening.
Hey,
See you in the next
Dynamite.
video. Bye.
All right, so that's it for this. Here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna get into the live stream. All right, so let's go. It's an hour and a half. It's called "The Hypocrisy is Real." So let's take a look at this. Let's see what she has to say. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Well, she seems like she's in a mood. Hey, Oxford,
Hi,
what's up?
baby. Did you get a notification?
Welcome, everybody.
Just curious because I put out a bunch of videos.
She did.
So I'm not too sure how it's going to work. Can you see the seat? You can't even see anything, can you? Hey.
Patteray's like, y'all hear her clarify how the foster doesn't love Sam sexually. WTF says that. Booty Beauty got off Sam suckling. I did go over that. I was like, that is like the strangest thing to say. Yeah, that was in one of her live streams. How many days ago was that? Like a week almost? She talked about that. It was so strange. Like, who the hell says that?
Hey, Rosie. You can't see any of the sea or anything. Hey, Saul. Hello. Okay, I'm too hot near the window. Like, for real. I'm gonna move over here. Hold on. Oh,
Yeah,
I thought you guys would be able to see like the ocean, but you really cannot. So
You would think by now she would know that if the light source is in front of the camera and not behind, then it's actually, yeah, we're very likely not to see the beach, the sea. Well, she says the sea is actually a bay, Kuwait Bay, but hey, let's not correct that. That really doesn't need to be corrected that much. But yeah, if the light source is behind the camera, Foodie, it's a lot better. Then you will see everything. If it's in front, then no, it's not gonna work.
whatever. Oops.
Yeah, it was like super
Hold on,
early in the
guys.
morning. I was like, okay, wow, everything just came out overnight.
My couch's cushion is coming off because I sat on it. Sorry. Hey, Greta. It is 10 o'clock in the morning here, so not too early, but it's probably late there. Hi, movie girl, Leonie. Lovely girl, Floss, Lulu. Hi, Stan. Oh, thanks, babe. You're the handsomest man. Miranda. I was going to say Miranda because we have a lot of Miranda here.
Right.
Hi, Dorothy. Teardrop. Sorry, I'm going to be smoking a bit. Hope you don't mind. I save my shisha for when I go live. It helps relax me. You know,
Right? The whole
midnight
ironing
there. Hi,
thing.
Vamp. Hello. The cat's not around me right now,
Oh,
but that might change. We'll see. Hi, Carolina. It's
the fries tattoo showing.
12 in the morning. Shisha at 10. And yeah, why not? Chantel's favorite filter. Hello, Habibizers. Habibizers. Pretty Abaya. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I don't want to go and like buy, like, they're expensive, you know? They're like around $70 a pop. So I don't want to, like, I'm just going to be starting this diet thing and I just don't want to get clothes until I've lost some weight, you know?
Hmm. Really? Or those buys
As
will
I'm
start
drinking iced
fitting
tea.
again.
Thank you. I'm good, Miranda. Miranda. Can I call you Miranda? Greta, thank you. I don't have, like, my skin is really bad. The pimples are bad. So yeah. So I just thought I would like hop on. There's probably not going to be many people on because um it's like weird timing and people don't like me. No. Amy, when are you going back to Canada?
Does anybody know how much people were actually watching her at this point in time? Was it like about 500? Or was it less? Was it a little bit more?
Yeah, I don't there's no plans to go back at the moment, so I'm not sure. I don't know, but we are living here for now, so Vamp Diva, you're creating your sim character was hilarious. I almost peed myself. I laughed so hard. Love you and your lovely Salah. Thank you, Vamp, for the super chat. I appreciate that. And yeah, like, I'm gonna continue playing, but we checked the add-on packs like for the animals. I'm not spending 12 KD just so I can make Julia. We can't even make Harry either. So I'm not. I'm no, we're not spending that money on something stupid.
300
We'll just
something?
for you know what to make it
Okay.
fun. We'll create fights with the neighbors. Okay, I'm kidding. But yeah, it's just because like it's been Eid and we've been busy, and so
All right. Thank you, Oranges Oranges, and thank you, Whole Flows. So she had about 300 and something people. I guess the more the chat, the longer the duration, the more people came in. So she started probably about like maybe two, as PJ said, went to three, then went to 350. I see. Hey, Steffi B, what's up?
But I'll get back to that eventually. You're gonna have a mukbang? No. Glad you dropped receipts. Yeah, I know. Like I turned the comments off because I was sick of like I'm not gonna keep defending myself in the comments and like trolls just like to like the comments that are just no matter what they are, if they're hateful, they'll give them like 100 likes. And it's like just to boost them. And it's like I know the game. They don't even listen to what I say. So for example, one comment they'll leave is like, well, you know that not treating her medical problems is neglect. I literally said when I came home, like I made a vet appointment for her. She had a vet appointment, so yes, those things would have been taken care of. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just so frustrating. But yeah, I wanted to just reach out. I'm like, what, I'm just gonna message Pete and ask him like directly.
Steffi B says, just got here. Anything new? No. Same thing, talking about the cats. She's talking about the receipts. It was a very cold conversation between her and PEETZ, of course. She's messaged him on the WhatsApp and coached him on exactly what to say. At the end of the day, it's her. She neglected the cats, and PEETZ also neglected the cats. Just because the cats paws are furry, that means you missed the nails growing into her pad. That don't make no sense whatsoever to me.
And so that cleared that up. The queen is back. Hello. Thanks, Sam, so much. Glad to see you in the gaming channel. Yeah. Can you address the emails? Of course you. See, I wasn't going to talk about the emails. Hi, Bam. Are you coming to Amsterdam? We need Beezer merch. Okay, that's another thing I'm going to talk about. So give me a minute. Bam, that would be so cool. Like maybe in transit someday. I might, yeah. Or maybe Salah and I can come. Oh, Daphne. Well, I wish you well. I wish you well, hon. Yeah, and we're here for you for sure to keep your mind off it. I hope you're feeling okay. I've explained myself too many times, whatever. So if you want to think of me that way, whatever. Like,
People are.
hi punk rock, I remember you. Um, toe to toe with these pythons. Do we want to count to 100? Not really. The UK needs more people like me. It's 42
Once you pass
degrees.
this, all true.
So Carolina. So she had yes, she did email me cease and desist. All right, which I'll tell you why that's super hilarious, and I'm gonna laugh right now at that. All right, she doesn't want me to talk about her family or her kids. She talks about her family and her kids online. So so number one, not. For example, I saw on Yo Mama's stream that apparently her and her new BFF went around Cornwall, Cornwall. Not the most cultured place to do a Arabic perfume review, but all right. Went around Cornwall asking people what they thought of the perfume, and guess what? They didn't think it was that bad, and they probably would have said it smelled good. Most of them had what's her face not been like, get ready, it's gonna smell bad. You know, like putting that preconceived notion in their head already to expect it to smell bad. Morons. Anyway, so
Right. Hey, did you guys enjoy the whole thing about the Cornwall going there and having people experience the beezer spray? What do you guys think about that?
in one scene, her daughter is involved in this, okay? She's basically encouraging her underage daughter, who's like maybe 12, 13, 14, I don't know, to call me fat and shit talk me like in front of other adults. And she's like, it smells like whiskey. Number one, why is your underage daughter, how does she know? An underage
It was
daughter at that
funny.
age should not know what rotten whiskey smells like. Two, you put your daughter on the internet, okay? You even told people what medication she's on. You told them why you don't you said to the internet why you don't have her, why she wasn't in your custody, why she was sent away. You told everyone on the internet your personal details. So all I'm doing is defending myself and saying, "Hey, I'm responding to you by the way," because she had the nerve to say, "I'm responding to you. That's why I talk crap about you." Where's my reaction channel about you, Shannon? Do I react to you? Do I have any videos about you? No.
Yeah, I want them to ask a lot more people, but then again, uh, FAG could have made it a lot worse, right? She could have easily all the neutral or kind of good comments. She could have edited those out. So I thought overall it was pretty fair, considering like yeah, she could have told like yeah, this is like the worst thing ever, and that's all you would hear is like it's crap, it's garbage. There were actually people who were like, hey, I don't mind it. That one person was like, hey, after smelling it a little bit longer, at first it was strong, but you kind of, she kind of started liking it.
Oh, I don't. So, did I said that. I replied back to her in the email. I said, you know what? I'm not going to even talk about. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to talk about you guys at all anymore because
So I guess Shannon sent her cease and desist.
when I lower myself to that level, I hate myself. And, but at the end of the day, yes, I said some personal details about you and commented on your mothering. But did I sit there and call you with the C word and body shame you as a former friend like you did to me? No. Did I go and join forces with your enemy and bully? No. Did I make a reaction channel about you, outing things about my personal life as a kid and growing up?
Wait a second, can we go back? She did all of those.
About you and commented on your mother.
Did she call you the see you? Did she ever call Shannon the see you next Tuesday? I can't recall, but she said a lot of really mean, nasty things, talking about doing powder at her kid's graduation.
When I lower myself to that level, I hate myself. And but at the end of the
Yeah, she
day,
did, didn't she?
yes, I said some personal details about you and commented on your mothering. But
Yeah, she did.
did I sit there and call you with the C word and body shame you as a former friend like you did to me?
She did.
No. Did I go and join forces with your enemy and bully? No.
Yeah, you did. You joined forces with Missy Moo and was saying all types of crap. And at that point in time, you also joined forces with the Trinity.
Did I make a reaction channel about you, outing things about my personal life as
Yeah, you did. You did react to her and outed her personal stuff. In fact, you're the one who talked about her when she was going through her issues with, sensitive topics, starts with S. You know what I mean? And she was in the hospital, and FFG went there to visit her. And the look on Foodie Beauty's face, because she had the info on Shannon, it was horrible. Instead of seeing her friend, what she did was go and see Nader El Shami. I remember that. I remember that stream. I remember the look in Chantal's face about outing Shannon and what she was going through. It was bad.
as a kid and growing up? No, I didn't. So we're not even. So it's very funny that number one, you don't even. How do you have the money to sue me when the last time I saw you, I gave you a few $100s. Like,
Did she?
so where are you gonna get the money? Oh, FFG. Talk about transactional relationship, right? I didn't tell everyone she was in a psych ward. She posted the pictures herself. Are you
No, you
kidding?
mentioned it. You mentioned that she was trying to unalive herself with a smirk on your face. And then when she was messaging you, hey, because this is when they made up, right? Because they had the fight, they made up. When Shannon went, where did she go again? Was it the DR and whatnot? They made up. Everything was great. Shannon felt that she could still, depend on Foodie Beauty for things that you wouldn't normally tell everybody. Then all of a sudden, her business was just online, and it was because of Foodie Beauty.
Please give me a break. Yeah, exactly, babe. Yep. So that's the tea with that. She sent me a cease and desist in an email saying that she has a Cornwall lawyer. She's gonna have me being beaten up. I wouldn't put it past these lowlifes to threaten people with violence because it's all they know how to do. That's one of the reasons. How did they find the beezer spray? I don't know, but actually they've boosted sales in that beezer spray. We don't even have any more in stock. And we're going
Is
to be
that
making a
true?
lot more. Well, Salah's business will be making a lot more. And we
Hmm.
are probably going to sell it as merch or something. I don't know. We'll see what we're going to
Interesting.
do. So if you guys want to, like, number one, when I came to Kuwait and I first smelt Arabic perfume, it was a foreign smell for me. It was very strong because there are stronger perfumes. So Louise, Louise hates Kaya, don't you? Yeah. I'll sell the spray to my beezers or something. I don't know if you guys really want to smell it. Hi, creepy comfort. I should go around the Middle East and ask people what they think about the smell. Of course, people from Cornwall, no offense, are not the most cultured people. I should know. I'm from there, and I wasn't cultured until I started traveling and expanding my horizons.
Knocking Cornwall again. I mean, Cornwall from back in the day is a whole lot different from Cornwall today. Of course, it's still considered, by all means, a blue collar town, but things are changing a lot.
Babe, they all have the same voice. All of the certain reaction channels, we should call them Smokey and the Gang. They just have the same voice. The gravelly. Anyway, another thing is, what does she know about perfume? When I met her, she smelled like an ashtray. She's the most like she has no femininity whatsoever. So how credible is her review? You know. Um, yeah.
Celebrity
Ugh,
Juicer
go away,
says
Silver.
the best live Chantel ever did was when she tried to convince her viewers that her parents loved her and planned the pregnancy in 10th grade.
So goodbye. Hell of a lot more culture than these people. Um. Oh, happy birthday, creepy! That's awesome. I'm streaming on your birthday. Yay! Not like you really care, but happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. So yeah, you make a reaction channel about me. You call me the C word. You talk crap about me. You're trying to defame my husband's business, and you're making jokes about it. And I don't have the right to defend myself. You can go ahead, sue me, and see how far you get. Because number one, they're gonna show all of the videos and things you've said about me.
True, Ash.
Please give me a break, please. If you put it on the internet, right, like people tell me, we have a right to react to it. Plain and simple. So that's that. Hi, Marhaba. It is 10:14. Not at the moment. It's okay, boo boo. We already celebrated. Thank you. We have a vlog. Hello, Lady Sunflower. These creepy old bats pay money to hate. That will teach you, huh, Foodie?
Right,
Unbelievable.
Pateray?
I could sell the crap out of that stuff from my church. I made and designed and put all the recipes together from the church, and then I came up with a little extra. Nice, movie gal. Yeah. Akil, we should also not judge other Muslims for what they do. That's also against Islam. Thank you for your concern.
How convenient it is for her to remember this when she's not raging, screaming, telling people off, and calling people names and whatnot. Yeah, okay. The
The gardener
convenience
who's crazy, he's hearing voices is no.
of it
Maybe he
all.
has schizophrenia or something. Imagine she brought her underage daughter to her nasty drama and she teach her the whiskey smell. I know. Like, I'm sorry, but we see these things on camera. We're not allowed to comment on them. That's horrible. Like, what the heck are you even doing? Like, anyway, I literally only defend myself once in a while against these things. They talk about me day in and out. Actually, FFG made a field trip to Cornwall to make it a field day, and they got together and congregated and tried to get people to defame his business. Not that it would even work because it's reputable here. What would
How is it defaming his business? Do you guys think what they did was defaming his business?
what if it did damage his business? You don't think that people could sue you over things like that, you moron? Like, seriously.
But it's people who are giving their opinion on what they feel about the spray. I don't know. I don't think she has.
My birthday was last week, but you're never online enough, so I know. I'm gonna try to live stream more, but hi, Gomes. Oh, bye. They hate you so much they hunted down the perfume. I know.
Exactly, Steffi B.
And it didn't even work. When are you guys going on your big trip? Soon. Well, not soon, but soonish. I need a little bit of time to do this diet thing. So I'll be here at least a month. You know that because I'll be doing the diet. But beyond that, we'll tell you guys closer to the time. Yeah. Only God can judge me, God. Only God can judge me. Everyone else had nothing bad to say about it. So Shannon and FG had to script the little girl. That's disgusting. Yeah, using your kid like a pawn like that for drama is disgusting.
Yeah, it's on shelves at what was it, like a dollar store or some sort of like discounted store. Yeah, I wouldn't say that's hunted down. Like I said, somebody lives in Kuwait, maybe was visiting Kuwait, got a hold of the spray, brought it back or shipped it to FFG, and that's how she got it. Like I would have thought she would have gotten it sooner. To be honest with you, knowing how a lot of the gang is all over the world.
Sorry, it is. I'm not on Twitter anymore, Trash Pandy. I never was on Twitter. I went on there like to get some receipts once, and that's it. I'm never on there, obviously. And I don't watch her. Actually, I was watching it on Yo Mama's stream. Thank you very much. I never directly give her any of these people views. Are you kidding? But I find it so stupid for these people to cry victim when they do nothing but berate and stalk and harass me day in and day out. You have no grounds whatsoever. Just telling you. Hi, Kristen.
After a month, she'll be 20 pounds heavier. We'll see what happens with the diet. She's actually supposed to start it today. So I'm expecting a video at some point in the next few hours to come out.
What, Rudy? I'm not vegetarian, no. I had a handmade candle that from Holmes Jasmine and Sandalwood. Yeah, I love it. I love the smell. Beeswax spray smells nice. You could tell that, she was telling the people like kind of what to expect, it not to smell good. And number two, she's a big fat liar because she's saying that it's for curtains and couch. No, that's a body spray. It's a body spray. Do you not know what perfume is? Probably not.
Didn't she herself say it was a body spray, but also you could use it in your car to freshen up your car seats up, and on your couch, on your rug, your carpets and your rugs, on everywhere. So yeah, it's not just a body spray. But seriously, judging by the bottle, I wouldn't expect it to be a body spray. I would expect it to be the equivalent of something like Febreze, just judging by the bottle alone. But okay, sure, if you want to use it on your body, as well as your carpet, your rug, your prayer mats, the furniture, your car seats, then go ahead.
How are you feeling about the diet? So I made a mistake. I talk about this in my video I have out later. Um, because of Eat Again, we got the date wrong again, but they're delivering it today actually. So I'll be getting that today. So I'll do a video of the unboxing, and then um tomorrow morning I'll be starting for sure with the breakfast. But today I'm not going to order takeout.
Hey, Kelly.
I'm not ordering takeout anymore. I'm not eating junk, so I'm gonna have something healthy. Like I'm gonna order just a single meal like I did before with the one of the diet services. Really, Rudy. The scents in the Middle East are another level. Yeah, they're so aromatic. Of course, it's strong. It's Arabic perfume. Like, what do you want? It's not baby soft, you know? It is floral bit because it's rose. It's floral, the one doofus said. Yeah, ding, ding, ding. It's roses.
She's so ordering takeout. She is.
Sorry to be. Oh, it's so hard not to be mean. Like, not to be sarcastic and mean and to be calm and composed.
Aileen,
That is the one thing that will kill me trying to achieve in life. I just know it.
she made a mistake again, so no diet today. Well, she said the video will be out tomorrow, not today.
I'm going to Mozambique soon. Oh my gosh, seafood. Yes. Are you going to vlog it, man? Shannon needs to worry about herself. Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. That's definitely horrible. Um, definitely horrible parenting to do that, in my opinion. Like, you put it online, sorry, you have no grounds for anything. If you want to sit there and make a reaction channel and talk crap about someone all day, um, the judge is just gonna laugh in your face. You were way more vile to me. I never called you the C word online. So, hi, Kat. You just woke up. It's 8:17. You're a little bit behind us. May God Allah, may Allah guide us all. Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum salam. Yes, I agree. Akil. The perfume for clothes and everything. Yeah, pretty much. You could put it. Yeah, you could spray it on anything. Really. I use it as a spray. I love it. I'm on my third bottle. Period. They have no right, no grounds to stand on when they torture you every day. Well, they try to. Yeah, they literally try to mess with my life every way they can. Like, look what they've done. Like, please, you have no grounds. I'm an Aries,
Sure.
ZKUDBCJU. Oh, hi, Saigon. Yeah, I see you.
She can.
Dietary. Now that she made that stupid lame ass video about the perfume, I am even more curious to smell it. It kind of is patchouli like teardrop because I think there's
So true. I would love to see Foodie and FFG go at it in front of Judge Judy. That'd be nice. She can't stand that Shannon is glowing up. True. Talks a lot of crap. True, Linda. A lot of things
amber. So it's
happening.
like rose vanilla amber. And it's, yeah, if you like patchouli, if you like oud, if you like those kind of smells, if you like amber, you will like this smell. If you like rose, it's not like an old lady rose. It's like because of the vanilla, it cuts it. Um, you like my diet videos? Yeah, this chat's crazy. Yes. Why don't you ever take the high road? It's eat and you're still speaking bad on people. You haven't gone away. Um, really? You're gonna judge me for like defending myself against something? I think I'm being pretty nice and compared to how I usually used to talk. And I did actually wait till like it's pretty much after Eid, kind of. I mean, we already celebrated, so. FFG said the Beezer spray came like that, but we know she has to spray the stitch out. Yeah, I mean, I could show different bottles how they're like filled up. It's not half empty.
Mhm.
Thank you, Sal. You love patchouli? Ew, it's flower smell. I know, like it smells like flowers. Like yeah, it's rose vanilla.
Is that what happened? They said the vanilla scent that was the overpowering scent on the Beezer spray. I'd have to smell it to like really figure it out.
All this crap would come to an end if they just stopped watching your videos and let you be. Yeah, pretty much, but no, they don't because they need to make money. Like she did a video on something. I think like didn't I do a mukbang? She always copies me. Didn't I do a mukbang on um the Ken and Barbie killers, and then she did one and like got like a fraction of her views. They need to make the same amount of money. They need to be depraved and talk about me because they're that uninteresting, I guess, or I don't know.
The thing about rose and patchouli is that they actually blend well together. So patchouli oil blends well with sandalwood and rose, among other things. So that's why if people want to have a patchouli scent, they typically will blend it with sandalwood or they blend it with rose. In terms of the vanilla, I gotta look that up. Does vanilla really go well with rose?
The fair use content, which is not the case. All of their channels go against YouTube community guidelines, bullying, and harassment. Just be you. Yeah, they really do. I don't know how YouTube just whatever. Like, and they all they care about is the money. I don't know. Like, how is it fair use to just watch somebody all of their content and just comment how they smell, how fat they are? Like, what? How is that transformative? How is that educational or bring any insight to anything? Actually, it just stains humanity and gives it a bad name, which is all that you exist for. Hi, coffee first. Walaikum salam. Anger management for me? How? How? How am I being angry? I'm literally defending myself against people being
True,
angry against
Ash.
me and calling me all kinds of names. Maybe you should go over there, boo boo, and go ask them to do that.
Yeah, it's exactly like white diamonds. Yeah, if you smell white diamonds, isn't white diamonds like rose and patchouli?
Actually, wasn't Shannon in anger management? It's not working well, is it?
Everybody, if we're
I know
coming in,
Nikki Terror.
smash the like button.
My top three nuts? Peanuts? Well, those are legumes, whatever, it's a nut. Peanut, pistachio, macadamia. What about you? Anya in Malta. Nice. Hi, Anya. Jasmine is nice. I used to hate it.
What is white diamond?
Thank you, Chantal.
It's a
Tamam, alhamdulillah, kifik ante. Chantal, heavenly.
it's a
Serif,
perfume.
what? Chantal, did you celebrate you with your
All right,
friends?
if you don't know what white diamonds is, it's a perfume. That's sold a lot of places. Like you could get it at Walmart. It's by Elizabeth Taylor, and it has a scent of a crisp scent, typically of white flowers, but you get a scent of vanilla. Uh, well, actually, you could put vanilla there, but it's mostly rose and patchouli is what you're smelling. Vanilla kind of does work well. There's a lot of scents that do work well with vanilla and rose at the same time because if you intertwine them, you'll get the pungent smell of roses intertwined with like a sweetness or sugariness of vanilla.
Your family or just Julia? Look at
ET's
Julia's face.
perfume,
She's so cute.
so true.
Well, not with my family, Salah's family. I'm so curious to smell the perfumes. Hopefully, you can ship to Europe too. Nikki Terry, yeah. Like, what scents do you like? They have so many, but I might make. I might ask them if they could make like a sampler pack, and definitely more Beezer spray. And we're looking into shipping now, so you guys will get to, you know, see for yourself instead of through a biased opinion of someone who literally survives to try to ruin my day. Hi, Saigon. Yeah, I see you. You like woodsy smells? I like that too. Hey, be grateful. It's free advertising. Now you got people curious. Exactly.
She loves vanilla.
I prefer to think of the
That's
bees are
correct.
spray as half full. For your schoolwork, are you studying me? Yeah, coffee first. Yeah, it's true. I haven't seen you in a while. Can you please say hi to my little brother, Jordani? Hi, Jordani. He loves watching you with me all the time. Hi. Why do you want me to say 11 and 17? FFG and Shannon convinced me to never come to Canada. They don't represent everybody, but a good portion, yeah. No. They're Cornwall. They represent Cornwall for sure. I'm glad I got out of there, no offense, but very small. Not everybody. I'm not going to down everybody because I know some really good people from there, but there are a group of people who are very small minded and just, you hear how they talk, you know? No, plain and
Mhm.
simple. It's not fair use, and none of these people have lawyers. They copy paste a fake ass fair use paragraph all over the community, goes against the community guidelines. She didn't even send me a cease and desist. She's like, I know a lawyer, bud, and I'm gonna sue you, bud. Like,
It's
sorry.
better than the feet smell. Yeah, better than smelling feet on a carpet. Somebody
You
said
just
that.
did two Bernardo videos? Oh, yeah, I have to check out your channel. I like true crime. I don't like doing true crime. I tried it before. I lost interest fast, so I like watching it. They're in their 30s. Yeah, exactly.
Somebody
Exactly.
said for her to like do 11 plus 17. If you don't know what that meaning is, it's a 1117 is a sign of love, and it carries strong messages from angels. So if you see 11 and 17 around people, that's what it means. 11
Exactly.
17.
In their 30s and parents who are like responsible for shaping the minds and morality of other human beings. That's why I bring that up because
Hey, honeydew.
they're going to see this behavior and try to copy it. It's just like ugh, anyway. In one of her videos she was even talking to someone to get them to draw a cartoon about you. How is that not bullying? They're obsessed. Like it's the next level of obsession. I don't know. If you stop streaming overnight, about 12 reaction channels would have zero content. That must annoy you to know they cash. Yeah, true. I know. I pronounced that so well. What did I say? What did I pronounce?
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Voodoo
what
bug.
Salah said? What did Teardrop say?
I mean, watch. We're gonna do a Bali stream later this evening. You need to send Bali a bottle of spray. She is my biggest supporter. We'll see what happens, Grandpa Jim.
Why, Rudy? What the heck? Honey, I just spent 3 weeks in Malta. What a beautiful island. Nice, Bam. World traveler. Peanuts, flaming hot peanuts, and chili lime flavored. I love peanuts. They're nuts, right? Why do they call them peanuts then if they're not nuts? They confuse us. I could never watch I know. I could never watch exactly. I watch clips from Yo Mama. That's it. You know.
Well, that's true. Peanuts aren't actually nuts. They're legumes. They're in the same family as peas and lentils.
Otherwise, never. I value my brain cell, the remaining brain cells I have. The zombies, yeah. Regardless of whether you should have or not, you wanted to become someone who took the high road and spoke more compassionately when you reverted. Yeah, and for sure, like I would love to, and that's not always easy. So that's a goal for sure. Your hero lives in Cornwall. Who? Me? My nose.
Oh, sorry to hear oranges oranges.
A website? Yeah,
So what happened on 11/11/11 oranges?
maybe that's a good idea. I never had a website before. I have poor management skills. FFG and Shannon together would make me scream if I watched them. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, exactly, Vamp. Being a parent, you teach your baby all the right things and hope they become good people. You don't just let them sit around body shaming other people and talking about whiskey when they're underage. And what do you mean? Stop talking about me and my kid. I wasn't. You talked about your child online. You told everybody the medications she was on. You
Bali probably wears Jill Sander. Let me look that up.
told everybody she was in a foster home. You said these things. Like, I know Hillary and he's my dad. Nice. They both have the most foul mouth. Exactly. How do you feel about gay people? The same way I've always felt about gay people. I mean, I don't judge people. I try not to judge people. You know? Even now, like if I'm talking crap, it's it's just commenting on people, how other people are attacking me over things. That's it. I don't sit here day in and out, and all of my content doesn't consist
True
of saying
Pataray.
how somebody smells, what they look like, where they live, judging the lamps they have. Like, I'm not pathetic like that, at least.
Shout out to HFC. If she's doing well on her diet, she's doing well. Good for her.
I don't know how
Gotta
much
take it
memberships.
seriously.
Income with more passive ways. I love Arca glow up. I'm hoping, yeah. It's coming, Anne. It's coming. The hypocrisy is out of control. I don't know, Leonie. I don't really care. It's so gross. I mean, them together. They both are just as people. We just watched some of FFG's video. It sounds like everyone liked it. Yeah, she was hoping they'd be like, disgusting. And nobody had that reaction except for her daughter, who she probably like told to say that or something. Like they're biased. So when you're giving, are you going to trust a review from somebody who's biased? Knowing FFG, she probably slipped some of that cat super chat money to them and was like, okay,
Really?
you know. Anyway,
She really gonna go there?
calm and cool approach. Hi, Donovan. They always tell you to stop saying things about them when they literally base their channel on you, right? Like, that's why I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. Like, when I saw that email, I basically just told her to F off, which is not nice and not very Muslim, but how can I not? Like, are you kidding? Get a life. Sue me then. She's like, I'm going to take your channel down if you don't stop talking about me. Okay, well, you first. You first. My youngest is gay and he raised Christian, and as a Christian, it is up to God to do the judging. I love my son. That's how I look at it, movie gal. Like, I don't have an opinion. Like, I don't judge people on that. That's you. That's your preference. Like, that's, I don't know, not preference, but that's how you are. So.
You thought Beezy spray was a room
Yeah,
spray?
Necutera, really.
Well, she said to spray it on like everything, so I don't know what the problem is. All of a sudden, we have a huge amount of problems. Like, what is the problem?
Hello, Shannon Creekmore. Do you miss your classmates? Hello. Shannon's husband also knew what to say before they asked him what it. Yeah. Whatever. At the end of the day, I don't rely on them for content. Like, I sit here and talk crap sometimes about things that I hear, but I don't have to do content about them, and I'm so grateful for that. I can just like tune out and choose to just tune out whenever I want, and I don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? I can just bees. Hi, Ria. Not a lot. Julia's so cute. Hi, Snow Bunny.
I'm sure she is such a cutie pie.
I need to blow my nose. I'm totally loving Solange Chantal, fairly new, but he's such a gentleman. She deserves the love and happiness. Thank you. It is nice to have such an amazing partner, such an amazing husband for sure. I never thought I would get married. Like, I sometimes I can't believe I'm married. Like, if you guys know me, right, I always would say that I'm not going to get married, whatever, But
True, honeydew, so true.
also, I guess what helps is being Muslim too, because I do see the benefit of a marriage over just like dating and having partners. So I definitely think there's a lot of advantages to it.
Yeah, let's have some prayers for Julia, please. How are the dreads? The dreads are fine, Jumbo. The dreads are dredging. Yeah, I really said that. The dreads are dreading. Not dreadful,
Oh yeah, the
dreading.
smoke in Canada.
I put some oil in them so they're really nice and good and great and amazing. Creed cologne for men is the smell. All right, I'll check that out.
It's really bad, eh?
She doesn't care.
I hope everyone's safe. I hope it stops soon. We just have to wait for a while. Their hatred will eventually spread to all cells. Being this mean is not good for the health. Yeah, I mean that's what like. Did you see that? Did you see what's her face Breezing get excited? Like I think she literally almost creamed herself whenever she's like, "We got her to rage. We got Foodie Beauty to rage." Can you imagine being excited in life to make somebody rage? Like, how is that a win for you? Like, she's probably one of the most pathetic people I've ever encountered. Ultimate creep, yeah. Do you have the grimace shake in Kuwait? No, but I'm starting my diet. I can't.
Hmm?
Um, do you feel the Muslim culture is appreciative? Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, I don't feel like um because yeah, it's if you look at the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the way he like treated his wife Aisha was like there's a story of him like sleeping outside once because he didn't want to disturb her sleep when he came in the house. Like they revere their wives. Like there's a level of respect expected between a marriage, and that goes both ways. You know, people have misconceptions about it. They think that Muslim men are just like super controlling and blah blah blah, you know, and having being married to one, that's not true. I can see that, you know. I'm a good rager. She's living out her high school bully fantasy. That's interesting, Scrapegoat. The grimace shake. Okay, we'll see.
Was she first in line?
This Hodge women were allowed to attend unaccompanied. Oh, really, Vamp? I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that they had to be accompanied. I'm the Muslim husband? Really? No. Very interesting to see from that side of things. And now I can't speak for everybody, but there's like, even in non Muslim relationships, there's men who are super controlling and, you know, so you can't generalize really, but there are a lot of misconceptions for sure that, yeah, I hope I can clear up with my channel because honestly, like Salah's the best partner and he's protective and, you know, oh yeah. Yeah, that's common in some countries.
Hey, Key,
Women, yeah,
what's
need
up?
to be accompanied by a man for sure. But still in some countries, yeah.
You can't wait till Stella takes a new wife. Is he gonna do that?
It's so bad here that we're under advisory not to go outside, especially people with asthma and health issues. And the elderly, my husband has been sitting. Oh no, you're stuck inside. Yeah, that's too bad. I hope it clears up soon. It's scary. I don't remember Canada ever having bad forest fires like in my lifetime, but maybe. There's controlling men in all countries. Yeah.
You
Your
found?
husband makes you sleep in the neighbor's empty swimming pool.
Yeah, I used to like use Brute. What else did I used to use? Isn't a Brute like the green bottle, right?
Ew. I don't think they mean bad by it. It's just different from Canada. Their social norms and what's acceptable is vastly different from what we view. And yes, exactly, Ria. That's exactly it. You said it perfectly. There's a lot of cultural differences, like, and I think, you know, stereotypes come from not, I'm not saying ignorance in a bad way, but it is what it is. Like, you know, people are just not aware. Like, me, I thought coming to Kuwait, it would be like so different than it is. Then I realized that it is. I had no idea, you know? So,
Aramis?
you live,
Nice. I like
you
that.
learn. Um, you live, you learn. That's why people, I find it so hypocritical for people to just sit behind an avatar without having any of this life experience that I'm having right now and just judge. It's like you don't even know. So I just checked with the weather report. It actually is better today than
Jumble, ain't nothing wrong with Brut and Old Spice. I think maybe I should go back to that, when I wear a nice suit or whatnot with my handkerchief. I'll throw on some Brut, I'll put on some Old Spice, make it old school.
it was yesterday. It's moderate. Yesterday was saying unhealthy. Are the fires still actively burning? Kuwaiti dinar is the strongest currency, so you made a good decision being there. Yeah.
That, how, what does
But
that make
things can,
sense?
yeah, I know. I don't know. I didn't understand the currency thing.
Kuwaiti dinar is the strongest currency, so she made a good choice being there. How? How does that make sense? Okay, she's working, but she still gets paid in Canadian funds. So, like, how does that make sense?
And I thought everything would be cheaper. Like a lot of things are in a way, but when you do the conversion, sometimes it's equal. I don't know. Hey, Nos, dude. Quebec and the Sudbury. Did I ever go to Sudbury? No. Did I? No. I went to North Bay once. There was nothing there.
Did she really go to North Bay? Interesting.
It's amazing how much the fire's spreading and affecting like even places in the US.
Oh, yes, Drakkar.
Babe, did you fall asleep? I'll probably just stay on for a little bit longer because the day's just starting. I'm excited to get my delivery from the diet food. I want to start it. Because once I have it, then I'll just be less tempted to order.
Yes, Pakaraban.
Totally addicted to ordering food.
I still think the perfume business is a cover up for something else. A lot of people still think that the perfume business is a cover for other things and whatnot. But who knows? I wonder truly, really, how well is their spray doing in stores? Is it doing well? Is it moving? Are they selling, thousands of unit, tens of thousands of unit of these per like each store that they stock up on? I really wonder what or how fast things are moving.
They said inside being outside, they equated to smoking a pack and yikes, Anne. I expect that if we created new shoes in my business, FFG will quickly buy it and wear it on her face. She is desperate to smoke with you, babe. Yeah, anything I have. Like, let's see. She's using my former best friend. She has one of my sweaters I sent with BBJ. She has BBJ. She has Beezer spray. She had a Jafar ring. She goes to Cornwall on Valentine's Day. Um, I don't think she has any friends or any boyfriends. I mean, she went to the Sky Wheel with Just Saying, who she's no longer friends with. And in the window in her video, I saw on Yo Mama's thing, you could see her ponytail and her Adidas shirt in the window. Trying who how it was what Saturday? Was it Saturday or Friday? And you're spending your time instead of hanging out, going around Cornwall. Cornwall, guys, you have to research Cornwall. Not the most cultured place to be asking people about Arabic perfumes, please.
She brings down Cornwall. I still think, knowing that how many countless times I've actually been in Cornwall, I've stayed in Cornwall, I've done many things in Cornwall. I don't think Cornwall is that bad of a place. Like, the hate is real on Cornwall, but it ain't really that bad. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's a horrible place to stay at or live or be. I mean, if you want, to maybe have an hour to an hour and a half of travel between two of the biggest cities in Canada, between Ottawa and Montreal, then it's a great place to be. Plus, You're literally minutes away from the states. Like you could go to Akwesasne, you can go to Messina, you can go to Pittsburgh, you could go to Syracuse in a few hours, Watertown, you could go to Albany. New York City is only a few hours away. It's actually not a bad placement for Cornwall to be. Yeah,
Hello, Squeaky.
that's how Foodie Beauty thinks that people just in Cornwall just don't have whatever. They're not cultured enough.
I'm gonna quit.
Just dab pure vanilla
And
behind
blow
each
the
ear.
smoke away.
Yes, let's do that.
Thinking about her having BBJ makes me sad and ill. I know. Why do you think I didn't want her to have her? Why can't bees just spray be sold online? It was a local business, Nostoon, but we are looking into it, so hopefully we can sell it online. Hello, Big. So that we can sell it to people who are so curious about it, you know? Um, other than haters, you know?
Sure.
And yeah, preparing for a long fast too. Read books on autophagy. Autophagy? I don't know. But Necutera, I know. If I had the willpower to do it, I totally believe in that. Like just a reset, you know? It's so hard. My plan is to not just jump right into it, but to like, I think starting with the diet plan with the 1,200 calories, then starting on something like Weight Watchers or something like that, and then maybe further down the line, you know? It sounds like a fart.
What's up, Sinead?
Yeah? Gary, are you making videos again? When do you think your next visit to Canada will be? Canada. Stan, I don't know. I don't have any plans to go at the moment. Like we have plans to do we have big plans to do traveling to different countries first, and a lot of the countries I think are, while I'm in Kuwait, I think it's financially and strategically smart to do certain countries all on this side of the hemisphere first. You know what I mean? AKA Peter Griffin, AKA 12 Chins, AKA Dry Ponytail has no man in life. This is evident. Your
Stetson.
haters are actually your biggest fans. I swear. I
Yeah, old school.
swear.
I'm a
They have to be
Stetson
to be so
man.
obsessed. I can't. I could never obsess over someone I don't like. I don't know. Hello, Snow Bunny. Bad heartburn from the Arby's 5 for 5. $5 for 5 Arby's sandwiches. I could probably eat. Were they medium or regular? There's nothing wrong with the spray. It's the postage that makes it hard to send worldwide.
Fax K.
Yeah, base camp. If I could get past the small airplane situation, then perhaps. But that airplane is dangerous. Has a high fatality rate, and imagine I'd have to be smaller. So let's say I do achieve my goal
Uh-huh.
of losing enough weight and becoming more active, then sure, that would probably be achievable. Because honestly, Nepal is a short plane ride. It's not that bad. It's nothing compared to if I was in Canada and went to Nepal. You know, there's a
Nepal
lot
for
of
what?
airlines that do that
Mount
trip
Everest?
here for not that much money. Hi, Lagan.
Where's she going? Where's she going in Nepal for? Mount Everest? She could even go to the summit of that hill that she used to walk up. Remember that hill she was doing in like 2021? She'd park her car. She'd drive for like half an hour at times, go to the park, and then she would walk up a slight incline. It's not even that steep. And she couldn't even conquer that, much less. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nepal, okay. I guess she's. Which side is the Nepal side again? I keep getting this mixed up. Is that the easier side, or is the other side better for like the climb of Mount Everest?
Gary, trust me, you're not that important. Fast food is literally so expensive in Canada. I don't get it. I know. No, I haven't seen Colleen Ballinger. What's going on with that? I hate drama like this, but I don't know what's going on. What did she do? Anything really bad? I didn't even know she was still making content. Lucifer, I have in the past, but I don't think that's gonna be a thing to do while I'm here. Light, I think it's affected my breathing a little bit, but not much actually. The shisha, like compared to when I used to smoke weed and cigarettes. Goodbye, horse and squeaky from. Actually, FFG showed a lot of random people and her bestie, but not her boyfriend. Oh yeah, her boyfriend never goes anywhere with her on these little excursions. Yeah, he didn't even try it or anything. She likes to flex that she has a one up on me on a lot of things, right? Or so she thinks. So why wouldn't she rub her man in her in our faces, please? Imaginary.
I don't even know what to say to
Accuse the
that.
potty and turn. Hi, good grief. Showed bees are yeah, exactly, babe. Regular size sandwich. Okay, it was a good deal. Yeah, it's a good money deal. That is a good deal. Oh, they have the best matzo sticks there. Oh, I want to try the grimace milkshake. Oh well. What flavor is it? Purple? Are there any emotions that keep you from being able to eat? Yeah, like really problems that are not solved that really get to me. Like really bad depression, like well, no, because I do sometimes eat a lot when I'm depressed, but situational depression mostly. And like, sadness, like real sadness. Um, but no, usually don't have problems eating, for all occasions. It's just like it helps me cope with a lot of things,
Hmm.
you know? And my body's accustomed now to eating a certain amount, so it's hard to just stop. Chantal, do you think you'll visit the Levant? Yes, Lebanon, Syria, Jordan, Israel. Yes, inshallah, Stan. For sure, I'd love to. We would like to, especially like Lebanon and Jordan. We might. I know Lebanon would be cool for sure. Like we were talking about it, but we'll
You
see.
think she's gonna be off the diet by Sunday? Okay.
The plane ride. I give you props for plops. I give you props for doing the plane ride to Kuwait. I could never. I had to take a Xanax just to fly a 2 to 3 hour trip. I had to take a Xanax for an MRI because of claustrophobia, and I laying there for so long. But for the plane, no, I'm not afraid of it at all. I find it exciting. Like I love it. I love takeoff, and I don't know, just the experience. I'm more used to it now. Like I have no problem with the airports now because I know how it works. My anxiety comes from the unknown, not knowing how something works. So I
So
obsess
true,
over things
Stella.
like that. Like if we want to go to a restaurant or to a place out in Kuwait, I Google it and like check out what it looks like, check if there's going to be seats, like that kind of thing. So I know what you mean though. Some people have really bad fear of flights, and I think that's why my family could never visit me here. The flight is very arduous because you have to take like 13 hours. Okay, if you pay the extra money, I always paid the extra money and did like the more direct flight, so it's only one stop in Qatar. So it's like 13 hours from Canada to Qatar and then Qatar to Kuwait. That's pretty direct. If you look at the cheap flights, which is half price, it gives you the runaround, man. You have to stop in
Right,
like,
tip top.
Like let's say I wanted to go home, I'd have to stop in like Frankfurt and then like Boston and then like you know what I mean. So it's like a couple of stops. So
Do I think airlines should weigh passengers? Um, I don't even know. Like, I don't. Let's just say no comment. I think we all pay for what we get, and I think at the end of the day, the airlines have a bottom line. They're there for profit, not for loss, right? So they're gonna do anything and everything to get as much money out of you as possible. They weigh your luggage. Yeah, they do weigh the luggage.
um that was an epic apology.
Yes,
Who?
she's smoking the shisha in this big time shisha smoker extraordinaire.
We
Title.
have fat tax means all fast food and sugary junk food is tax, which like they do that with cigarettes in Canada. Like they want people to discourage people from eating it.
You mean smoking the cigarettes?
What the heck, Laganja? Really? What did she do? No, okay. You're not a loser because you're single. Why he's calling FFG a loser is because she makes all of her content, and all of her content, she criticizes our marriage and says it's loveless when she literally, what makes her loser is inventing a boyfriend, inventing a man at her age, and then criticizing and projecting onto us. That's what makes her a loser. Hey, Bugs. Exactly, babe. Gary, he always says garlic bread is lame. Well, true, but I wouldn't talk. No offense. We
Oh
all need
yeah, you feel bad for the paramedics and the firemen, huh? Yeah.
Big Mac meal and quarter pounder.
Oh
Yum.
well.
See, normal people can do that, Ria, but if I was on a long stint of not eating fast food,
Oh yes, Lindsay. Thanks for the reminder. Nick used to just always come around conveniently when she needed somebody to be with. Conveniently, he would get around her blocking of him.
and then I one day splurged and had a Big Mac and a fry, my brain would freak out. And I would want more and more and more and more. I would be at the end of that fast food meal, and I would be like, "It's over. It's almost over." You know, it's hard. It's really hard. What is your plan for handling cravings? I haven't thought of joining a 12-step group, but I have. So the meals seem satiating to me. So, like, before, I think my failure part of it was always being too drastic, you know?
Does somebody live
So,
below them? Yeah, somebody lives below them and above them.
the fact that I can eat breakfast, lunch, snacks, and a dessert and a meal, like 3 meals, hopefully that will keep me satiated enough, but with less calories. So I think the idea is like eating food, but I think they cook it with like healthier alternatives. You know, like if they use cream, they use lower fat or something like this. You know, like with the lasagna. Like you can have we're gonna have lasagnas, rice, but it's gonna be like, probably like measured rice, right? So my joy is gone. What joy, Laura? I don't know what you mean by that,
12-step group.
but explain. I don't know how people like just tell me how I feel when you don't know. You know. Um, no, I'm really curious. What do you mean by joy? Like acting really silly? Maybe. I mean, I still do, but I think a little bit. I am a little more subdued. Yes, it's a different life. It's not a. It's a different happiness. I'd stay away from at the moment. Oh, really, Vamp? It's insanely hard. If someone doesn't have a vlog type channel, why should they have a very personal aspect of their lives on YouTube? There's thousands of different kinds of channels that don't involve personal info.
All right, smash that like button,
Hi,
people.
Mike.
If you haven't already, we're still in it to win it. We're over halfway done. I don't know what else happens in this, but I'm gonna be here with you. I know it's a Friday again. It is a Friday. TGIF to all you lovely people out there. I'm sure some of us have some weekend plans. We started with cat talk. We've had cat talk. We're gonna keep having cat talk. It's not gonna go away. She's gonna keep bringing it up.
But those channels don't usually just make an entire channel about somebody judging them. You know what I mean? And bullying them. So I'm just pointing out these people are a bigger mess, you know? So if it doesn't matter if you're a commentary channel, if you're gonna sit there and dish it out, you have to be willing to take it anyways. Um, why am I so depressed inside? I'm not depressed. Okay, Depressed because I'm clinically depressed. I have mental illness and I take medication for it. So it's not a situational depression, Billy. So no matter where I am in life, no matter how happy I am,
Clinically,
nobody's happy 100% of the time. It's not like moving here was a magic pill, right? I still have problems. I still have issues. And I am much happier because I have not been on live stream crying and bawling my eyes out like I did for the past year and a half. So you know that my relationship is happy, like in general, because you know me. If it wasn't, I would be on here freaking out. um, but I am a lot more private now, and so a lot of my moments where I'm happy and doing things with Salah, I just limit my content to trying to keep my personal life offline because I get attacked for it a lot and it gets weaponized, and I don't think that's healthy for me anymore. I had to take a value scrape coat, no doubt. Major
Pouncy the cat has 1 million subs. Maybe she should forget about the Eating and Make a Cat channel. I think Julia might have a channel sooner or later, but she can't keep up with the cat care. Well, she can keep up with the cat care. The problem is she doesn't want to. You know what I mean? She just doesn't want to brush the cat, to do all the things that you would need to do.
depressive disorder. Yeah.
Like it's not optional. Like it's mandatory. If you want to have a pet, you want to bring that pet into your place, you got to take care of it.
My anxiety is valid. Yeah. I know people, Nick Utero, they just like, I mean, I could literally do a video now with screenshots of all of the times I've been to the psychiatric ER, all of my mental health diagnosis, all my medications, and it would just never be good enough. So, whatever. Why am I going to just sit here explaining myself? I'm going to tell you a lot of the reasons for my mood changes are my mental illness for sure. You know, intermittent fasting and walking definitely will do it. Yeah. Good for you, Swollen, for the weight loss. Um, Babe blocked Gary. He's just in here for content because he doesn't have any. You should have stayed gone. Your content is crap, by the way. Um, my anxiety is like I can't open the door and get out on my own terms. I'm like stuck in. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, isolating is a big part of depression. Oh, you can't get stuck on your own terms. Okay. Yeah, I understand that, which is why I'm surprised I'm not afraid of planes because that was part of my problem with elevators. But now I'm fine. Like, honestly, I think the medication I'm taking, Ciprolex, helps with like OCD and with fears like this. I'm telling you, Ria, like, you should maybe talk to your doctor. I don't know. But since I've been remedicated, I don't have the same anxieties about situations like that. On a 9-hour flight into Ireland, I didn't use the bathroom once.
She
I did
just
that the first time I came here, but then the last time I was like, whatever. And I was fine. The bathroom was fine.
Nicole says she does not want to walk. Yeah, I wonder if she's also gonna put in some exercise or exercise routine if she's gonna keep to this diet.
I was really close to the bathroom. I don't like walking through the aisles and people looking at you. You have PTSD? Aw. Yeah, that must be tough. All the love in the world isn't a miracle cure for depression. Yeah. Qatar is cool. Yeah. Address Bali organizing a Gore World party on her piece of land she owns in Bali, Indonesia. Who would want a Gore World party? I hate Gore World. I said it. It's just a bunch of people sitting around targeting the same people over petty, stupid things. I want to to reduce the inflammation. That will do it, Necutaire, for sure. I believe that. $50 a pack, Leonie? She exploited children? Kiara, jealous of what? Actually, I'm really not a jealous person. Except for like sometimes over like when I'm like with my husband or something, but I haven't had a reason to be jealous yet or anything, but jealous of what? I'm very grateful for everything I have, actually.
Mm-hmm. That won't last more than 2 days,
Um,
probably.
if you go to the Holy Land, let
That
me
sounds
know.
right.
I spent a year living in Jerusalem as a student. Really, Bam? Oh, wow. That must have been interesting. How can anyone even defend FFG at all? I don't get it. Because her entire fan base, Teardrop, lives to try to make me mad, and they're existing out of spite. That's her whole existence. She even said it herself. She's doing a spite diet. And all of her moronic followers are eating it up, even though she doesn't show herself. So, I just started a movement for people to send you perfume to every reaction channel and pass it around. Talk about weirdo. Obsessed.
Facts, Poodle.
No life. No life to do things like this. I can't tell you. Yeah, day by day, Teardrop. Yeah.
Samar says she's judging the people that judge her, but she's stagnant and not doing positive, productive shit with her life. Exactly.
You're an important part of this chat. 2:51 a.m. It's 10:52, Rudy, in case you care. Can you get one of those inflatable things to put in your stomach for weight? And anyway, oh, the balloons. I don't know if you could hear. I think they do surgeries like that here, Squeaky. I still got the haunted doll. No. Threw it in the garbage. No, I gave it back to my mom, I think. Louise, a lot of weirdos around there. I mean, if they want to pass it around, it's good publicity. You've heard the people on the street. Like, I think they were like the way that they were asking the people, like warning them it's going to smell bad. So they have that in their mind already. But they pretty much didn't crap talk it, except for like a minor who was probably conditioned to do that just to impress her parents, which is sad. Um,
She was FFG, something like that.
I don't have kids, but I would never encourage them to talk negatively about others. Like, I don't have kids right now. That's why probably I just feel free to just do what I want and say what I want because I'm not responsible for shaping an individual right now. So whatever, But freaks they are, yeah.
Hey,
It's
whatever
hard.
happened to her grandma's doll? I wonder. All those like nice things. Whatever happened to grandma's ashes? I guess it's at her mom's house, right? Hopefully both
To
are.
control depression for sure. Teardrop. Like life is not designed by God itself to be for people to be happy all the time. I mean, we don't live in a utopia, you know? Um, God blames people blame God for human error. It's like we were given free will. All of these bad behaviors, we have nothing but to blame ourselves, It's anyway. She must know the truth about FFG's Invisible Man. They probably don't have much of a friendship. I mean, they get together and they get together to try to knock me down. That's all they exist for together. You know? FFG gets a high of going to my hometown.
True,
And she
Nicole.
disses it. And when she's like below Cornwall people. Can you stop smoking around Julia? She's not here right now, community tab.
But she's in the condo. So what
Being a
the
little hungry hurts nobody, yeah, for sure. They're blinded by hate. Exactly, Stan. You named it.
OMG?
And hate over what? Cuba rage? I don't understand. Like, I heard people say that I'm smug. Well, I don't know. Like, what do you want me to be? Like, I really don't understand. I don't get it. I don't. I don't care, but that's why I'm sleeping a lot? Maybe. Oh, the shisha makes you drowsy. Thanks, Good Grief.
True, Pataray.
I'm gonna go.
Kind of like giving money to the homeless person that she never gave money to. I remember that. Do you remember it? Because
Yo,
I
has
do.
Chantal ever had joy? It can't live it if it wasn't there. Yeah, of course I've had many joyful moments in life. I think most people have.
Sure.
You can fake a happy smile, but even if you have a lovely partner, it makes no difference. A partner will just help you ride out the bad days. Yeah, That's exactly it. You're responsible for your own issues, your own mental health. I hate when people say, for example, why does Salah let her eat this way? Salah discourages me from eating junk food. He does. He doesn't think that I should eat the way I do a lot of the time, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be any less, any more easy for me to do it, you know? Like, um, and he's not a doctor. He's not a binge eating doctor. He's not qualified to do that. He's supportive, and that's what he should be. It's not his responsibility to heal me. It's not his responsibility to cure my eating disorder. It's not his responsibility to go, you can't eat that because, I mean, I'm an adult, you know?
Yeah, what is his end game though? Does he want to help?
I don't know, Ria. I haven't taken that in a long time.
He seems pretty content with her eating and gorging on food as much as possible. Because whatever we see on camera, I would literally say maybe double that, maybe triple it in some cases. So, what is his real intentions? Is he enabling? I would say so. He's not stopping her, he's allowing her. In fact, he's the one that would go out and get the food. He could easily be like, no, I'm not going. I think you should do this, you should do that. But we've seen that happen when Nader tried to have her go to the gym and eat certain things because Nader didn't like going out eating fast food. He'd rather cook his own meals. And we saw how angry she would become.
I took it before I was Muslim, but I don't think they're haram, but they're controlled substances. Yeah, I am in Love Community tab. How does my videos with Salah show anything but me being happy? Like, where do you get to make that judgment? You don't live with us. You're not inside my head. You're not an expert on my life. So how do you say I'm not happy? You know, wherever you go, there you are. Exactly. Good. Keep your personal life private for sure. Yeah. Thanks, nobody. You were very joyful when you were back home, and now you just seem depressed. I remember crying almost every stream, Laura. I don't remember being joyful in the.
He's her pusher, man. Wow, Sam coming in with the words. Remember that song, I'm your pusher? Mm-mm-mm. Remember clips? Mm-mm-mm. I'm your pusher. He's her pimp, her food pimp. Yeah, kind of like that. Food pimp. All right, so here it says that there are actually no verses in the Quran prohibiting the use of cannabis and drugs, but given the multiple adverse effects of their use and multiple verses that prohibit or forbid malevolence, many scholars prohibit the use of illicit drugs and cannabis. So, yeah, even though there's no verses specifically talking about cannabis use and drugs, and due to their nature and what it causes people to do, yeah, many scholars would say that no, it's not a good idea to be doing those things.
Past little while at all. No, I don't. Maybe you mean when I was like, really silly before the swordfish days, maybe.
Yes, I remember the did you shower scene with her wrapped in his bed sheets like it's a curtain. No, it was she was wrapped her in his bed sheets like it was a towel, and she looked at the camera, looked up at him, and said, "Yes." And we knew it was a lie. That was an iconic time. Then I remember he put the bed sheet out with her clothes folded in it, and when she went to pick it up, she said it stunk. I'm like, Foodie, that's you. That's your clothes in the wrapped up bed sheet on his Porsche. Yeah, I'm like,
But
hmm.
I was like the same. I had a lot of depressing times. My binge eating disorder was actually at the worst. And I was very unhappy a lot of times, actually. So I think we just remember it differently. My content was different. It's way more subdued now. But no, it's a different kind of life for sure. I'm resilient. Thanks, Nikki Chair.
I see Samar.
I think you're more happy and chilled, and you deserve it after what you went through in your past. Yeah, thank you, Mike. You were so happy in the kitchen the other day. Toot toot. Always happy in the kitchen. So if someone makes the choice to get married, their mental health issues will just disappear. You have to be trolling. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like your problems don't just disappear over that overnight, you know? So I don't know. Chantal Heavenly. Um, maybe. It's like vapor community tab. There's no smoke in the air at all, you know? And she's not around me right now. Like she's not like beside me, you know? The smoke is going this way. I've been dealing with anxiety and panic attacks since I was 20. Now I'm 53. It just doesn't go away. I hate
Hey,
even leaving my
Colleen.
house much. Yeah. Depression does that teardrop. I never wanted to leave my house for a long time. Even now, sometimes I don't want to go out, you know? But compared to when I first came to Kuwait, for sure, like, you know, but Gary asked me why I'm talking about female FFG, the wild person, while he's targeting female as his whole content. Yeah, Gary, go stuff it.
She was
Another
raging.
uneducated, weird hillbilly weirdo.
True.
Seriously, doesn't know what he's talking about. You literally make fun of fupas, you make fun of women all the time. Are you gonna really pull that card? Get a life.
I remember that story, Still a Virgin. That is a classic as well.
He just needs content, babe. That's all it is.
Having a dairy
Another
explosion.
leech. Fart water martini. Hi, does Kuwait get wild dust storms? Yes, it can. So if we do have a dust storm, I'll definitely try to get it on camera. I see more chill. What do you make of FFG saying she's talked to former bosses and landlords in Cornwall and has found out where people work and live? Do you think she means your family? Hater tater, I don't know, but I really don't know how people condone that kind of behavior. It's disgusting. Like that's like another level of obsession. And if she does do that and admits it, that's just more for my case, honestly. So yeah, again, don't mistake my silence for inaction.
Wait a second. So
Um,
now the case is back. I thought the case was on, then it was not on, and now it's back on. Or is she gonna effectively have a case if she's not gonna be in the country? Well, then again, you could do that, like be overseas and have a lawyer coordinate a case, but that's gonna be expensive. Does she
oh,
have the
I take
funds?
Cypralex, Snow Bunny, Cypralex. It's like escitalopram is the generic. They're hypocrites, vamp. That's all they do is attack the same, target the same people, the same women. Are you kidding? I'm also on medication, and he like, ew, I don't know. How do you have a? How does his wife not find his behavior disgusting? Like, he has a wife, and he sits there making fun of other women's bodies online for a cheap laugh from people who like, I don't know. Anyways, I was on Cypralex, but a cosmetic app. Really? Yeah, community tab. I don't blame you. Yeah, exactly, movie gal. She does. Did you hear Becky came out and said Amber left her with severe trauma? No, I didn't hear that part.
What did Well Thought
Mm-mm.
say? She looks scrumptious today.
No, Bam. I didn't really listen. I listened to like her like outing her about other things.
Hey, Wild, where's your princess?
I didn't know that like Amber's saying it's not true about her and Destiny saying her and her mom got in a big like physical fight. Yeah, that would be traumatic. Sweet vintage so. If you can't sleep, you're in the right place. um. Oh, okay, bugs. Gary, know very well that you are targeting Chantal female as your whole content. I understand that the hypocrisy is out of control. It's true, babe. It's so true. Yep. She's not entertaining, but she like people go there because they think it makes me mad and they want to see me rage squeaky from. That's the only reason. The only reason. They like to hate. take it off on. So like, yeah.
Is she wearing her makeup right or wrong? I don't know. What do you guys think? It seems like she got maybe dressed up, and this is like the aftermath of not washing her face. Like the makeup was applied for Eid, but she didn't wash her face, and now we have this. This is what it seems like.
King is here too. Let me pause the stream to listen to Obsessed by Mariah Carey. Hi, Fariel. Did I say your name right? Welcome. Thoughts on veggies? Easy peasy cover girl. With mustard and actually, I'm not gonna lie, that kind of sounds good. Like, I like cottage cheese now. I never used to really like it that much, but I love yellow mustard. So with veggies, like maybe with carrots or something, I gotta try that actually. That sounds kind of good. I'm not. Don't you think so? A little bit. I don't know.
She's in her ex-Tina era.
Talking about the pathetic loser girl.
I totally get that, ex-Tina.
He's in GTA. Remember, babe?
Dirty, nasty, freaky.
Gary, why are we having a pissing contest over mental health diagnosis? You don't like when people come for you about your mental health issues. So why do you have to make any comments about mine? Like I need to do I need to show you anything? Do I owe you anything? Like really? You're basically going to say that I don't have mental health issues? You know nothing. Are you my doctor? No. Like what the hell? You're an idiot. Well, pray every night for world bees. We need a world bees. Oh yes. It's not easy being depressed, yeah. Kiss Howie for me and give Julia a pat. Okay, good grief, thanks for being here. Yeah, that's him, sweet vintage. He's saying Salah shouldn't be talking about a woman when all he does is talk about women.
Is that a qualified shiny hair threader? Oh,
Well, how about making a video about yourself?
I don't think so.
Are you above everybody? Or what? When the time is right. I became a grandma today. Oh, congratulations, Mabruk, Swellen. Mabruk. Invisible Man. Yeah, instead of handsomest man, FFG can sing Invisible Man, Invisible Man.
Spray smells like mothballs,
People
really?
think you owe them something. Exactly, Stan. Like, who are you? Some nobody from West Virginia. Like, hello? She has every right to be smug. Have they seen her husband Salah? Damn.
Tomorrow is Canada Day, people. Canada Day tomorrow, the 1st of July. I can't believe it's been this long. Remember when they went mini golfing? I think that was on the 3rd of July last year. So it's practically been a year since they did that. Incredible.
Thank you. Yeah, he's handsomest man. Handsomest man.
How time flies.
Do people still watch Girl? Probably some people, Bugs. You're not smug. FFG is smug. Yeah, really. Thank you. Good grief. Maybe busy with Natter, the meth head. Yeah, exactly. She got medication, so yeah. It does help. I've seen many therapists. I've been to treatment. I've been to inpatient growing up.
Thanks,
And it
Marie.
just like the mental health care system is not good in Canada. I'm going to come out and say that. The care I've received hasn't been really good. And I stay depressed, honestly. So
Probably dreamed
yeah.
about. No, wild thought. Don't say that.
People will say all kinds of things on here, but keep your head up. You're beautiful inside and out. You and your hubby are happy. Thank you, Betty. Betty Washam. Thank you. You sound like a nice reaction channel. My daughter is dating an Italian man who's 6'4" and 500 pounds and now 300. She doesn't bash him either. That's sweet. It's about the heart, about the person. You know, you can be attracted to people. You could have the most conventionally hot person, um, and they just have a. You can't be attracted to them because of who they are. You ever have people like that? Like, I'm sure everyone's been with somebody who's really hot, but you don't feel anything beyond anything slightly physical. Even that, if you can't get to love somebody, like being in love is the best kind of attraction, no matter what. And being in love with somebody, it's not just physical. It's not just physical. You know, you become attracted to somebody. A lot of people in arranged marriages, actually, I was talking to a woman from here, and we were talking, you know, she asked me, like, are you
True,
married out of
Lindsay.
love? And that struck me as, you know, of course. But then I thought, no, that's ignorant of me, because, you know, arranged marriages are very, very real thing. So I said, so I asked her, I said, so you have arranged marriage? And she said, yes. And I said, she said, but over time, and it didn't take long, we grew to love each other and fell in love. That doesn't always happen, but people who end up in love and get married fast, sometimes they fall apart, you know? So it's just a different culture. It was interesting to see that perspective on things. Um okay, Gary, you're the biggest hypocrite, because number 1, you have to talk about other people and act like a jackass to get views. So stop attacking Salah. Thank you.
True, Nicole.
Your wife should be embarrassed you sit there going fuba chat for views. So stuff it. Yeah, he always tries to turn it on you when answering the questions. Exactly. All these people are immature. All of them.
All right, can you get GTA 5 in Kuwait?
You're accusing him of using his wife on the gaming channel to get views when you literally use me for views. You realize that?
Actually, it says here the main objectives and themes of the GTA series are obviously haram. So he's actually not supposed to be playing that, but he does play it. Right? It's yeah, I was about to
He
say
has
that,
issues
Stella.
himself, the audacity to speak negative about someone else. I know. Thank you, Laura. Thanks for coming in here. Um, I tried Prozac, it didn't work. People outside Gore World see how weird some reaction channels are. It's just people within the community who are here to hate for one reason or another that get blinded and mistake them for a force of good. Exactly. Yeah.
All right, there you go, people. GTA 5, from what I'm reading, it's not allowed in Kuwait, but let me get a confirmation because there's some articles here that says it's a banned game in Kuwait, which makes sense. Let me check. Is true.
Gary is so horrible. He acts like he's fair, but he's not. He wants everyone to hate Chantal just because him and Gore World does. Pathetic. Yeah, he wants brownie points from like other people with more views. It's just pathetic. Oh no, disrespecting my king or queen. Yeah, exactly, Stan. Try see your doctor about Cypralex. It's been known to help with like especially like OCD and like that comes along with anxiety. It's really good for anxiety, I find.
Who is she talking about? It seems Gary Unfiltered is in her live stream at the time that she was doing this earlier this morning.
He's being truthful. How? He's being a hypocrite. Are you kidding? Get a life. Probably his wife in here. You're for real the only person who looks like a hypocrite right now because you started accusing Salah of building a channel off Foodie Beauty. Let it go.
Where's Salah's GTA girlfriend? You mean Mistress of Darkness? She's still around. In fact, I think when I started this stream, she was live streaming and she still is. Mistress of Darkness is still live streaming Modern Warfare with two people watching.
Exactly. And then you cry and delete your channel over and over when you can't take it. What people dish it right back at you. He's trying to be relevant. He can't get any single view without using a Foodie Beauty name. So pathetic. Same as garlic bread. Swish chalet.
I see some are.
I've never seen a more toxic thing than all the reaction channels who are literally fighting with each other all the time on Twitter. I don't get it. No life. Hi, little Nitty. Hi. When am I going home? Not soon. She responds to them. She doesn't seek out these people like they do. Exactly, Carolina. Why don't people understand that? I literally do content that's not reactions. Like, and by these are not reactions. Reactions are crap. They're just hate channels. That's all they are. There's nothing to read. Like, what the way they react is just hate. Kuwait with Salah, Beth. Yes, you're right. I am home. Yeah. I'm home with Salah. Anywhere Salah and my pets are, that will be home. You know? So, fruit with
Yeah.
cottage cheese. Yummy.
Hey,
Meat and
Susie
beef and
Sai,
cheddar.
what's up? How
Teardrop.
you doing?
Hi, Travonda. Lithium is bad. My mom took it. Oh, yeah. Why did you block me, Gary? Yeah, Carolina. Hi, Lulu.
I wonder if she has a lot of earwax.
Salah's very handsome. Oh my
That's
gosh,
a
yeah.
that's a loaded question.
Yes, he is. He's the handsomest man. That's why I made that song. I sometimes just look at him like, you're so handsome. Mm. He's very handsome.
She
I
should
love
sing
his
it.
dark hair, dark eyes, his beard. He's super tall.
Yeah, you love his beard. He loves you being his beard. You're late, kinda. Yeah, Susie. We've been 2 hours and
Okay.
20 minutes plus.
You're very behind on the chat. Oh, sorry. Okay, hold on. I met someone who at first wasn't so hot, then after getting to know him, he was the hottest guy. Yeah, exactly, sweet vintage. Exactly. You know, I'd say Salah's my hottest partner. Everyone else I
Really?
had to kind of grow to be attracted to, no offense. But, you get attracted to someone's personality.
Or their PP pictures on a Polaroid like she did with PEETZ.
It's anything. They're little, so
Would you purchase
when was
Foodie's
the last time you
bathwater?
had a beauty bite?
Yeah, I'd purchase it and sell it to like people who would want to buy it from me. Yeah.
And it's been vice versa. Yeah. McChicky unfarted. Oh,
Well, thank you. Already said Fupa Febreze with cottage cheese. Appreciate that.
that's the law's name for him. Gary unfarted.
So wait a second. So she's saying that she didn't think BB was attractive at first. What the hell? Didn't she meet BB on like a site? And then there was some relationship issues because they were both, starting to see other people while kind of talking to each other. And then we had that gas station confrontation. Not really a confrontation, but they were both in separate cars, and by coincidence, they were at the same gas station. And BB was in a car with, a few ladies, and she decided to claim the man. So now she's saying that she was never attracted to him. Are you serious right now? That is such an insult.
Okay, good grief. Good luck to you and your daughter. If she can't get a man near as good as Salah. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, why is she even attacking him, like, for no reason? She came for him first. She did everything first, inserted herself in my life first. Um, she did all this first, so for her to cry victim over anything, just can't. Hi, Camu. The love sty vamp. I do a love rat face. My shisha's still going. Boyfriend's a big fan. Oh, bye bye. Thank you, good grief.
No way that will reach.
Indeed. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat.
Maybe he has extensions, Yelly Me. It's a thing.
So the Beezer spray review didn't go as planned, and not like anyone should take her as a credible source. Seriously. But soon enough, all of you fine people may get to sample it if we can ship it out for sure. Monica, well, I'm going to be getting my diet food delivery. We might go out later, but for a walk on the beach when it gets not as hot. We haven't encountered Trevor yet, have we?
Has encountered what?
Yeah, we need to keep putting videos on our couples channel. It's been a while. It's been so hot. Ugh. But I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Don't leave on board.
Handsomest man,
Anyway,
handsomest
finish
man.
with the shisha.
Oh my gosh, he's the handsomest man.
Who knows what FFG added in there or who paid to review it? Anyone that it's funny that anyone would take that BS seriously. I know. I'm just appalled. Like I'm always sort of amazed. Now I'm gonna just not be surprised at how low she's willing to go and just implicate herself as a complete crazy, like obsessed weirdo, you know? Like now she's trying to basically like what would you say that ruin the reputation of Salah's business? Like kebab with tahini. There is one. There is one.
You caught that right, Stella?
Um, I saw that as part one of the meals of my diet plan. Farted in the bottle and made people smell it. Yeah,
That's the song
it's
you sing for your baby boy.
I mean,
Anytime somebody says baby boy, it reminds me of the movie Baby Boy with Tyrese. Is like, he's just a baby boy, not just a real McCoy. I love that movie.
yeah,
Classic.
it's an Arabic perfume, so it's a little stronger, but not too bad. The vanilla really evens out the rose and the amber. Stan. Karma will get her good one day. Yeah. Well, something like that for sure, because, I believe in that. What you put out, you get back for sure.
Sure,
And
sure. Okay, makes sense.
Gary unfarted the loser. He will go and play victim in his stupid channel while he started to attacking me. I know, he came in here being complete DICK. And yeah, it is Chantal Heavenly. Basically just to start drama for his crappy content and then has the nerve to say that you're using me for views on your channel. What do you think you're doing, unfarted? Half of Gia the loser has never used perfume in her life. It sounds like it.
Oh boy,
When I met her, she didn't have any perfume on. It was
right?
ashtray eau de toilette all the way. And when I saw it, somebody sent me her address. Her building had like mold on it, and she has the nerve to comment about like hers literally looks like an ashtray box. And for her to say mine's a fart box, these people don't have the balls to put their life or their home online.
Right,
So
Ellie?
why do we care? I know the yelling and the cackling like a witch Camus and the voice. I know they want you crying every day for entertainment. It's so sick that like exactly they like love rages. Like I said, that friggin' breezing moron. Pathetic. How do you like get through life like getting excited over someone's rage? I knew he would get a rage. Okay, now have a nice day. Bye bye. Like, do you not see how pathetic you are or what? I'm sorry, but
Yeah, before she said FFG smelled, was it fresh linen? Okay, but now it's totally different. Okay, we see you.
like,
Smell like laundry detergent.
oh my god. Well,
All
that
right, so she was on video saying FFG smell like laundry detergent. There we go. Laundry detergent, fresh linen, same scent.
not gonna make me cry ever again, ever. So, Ashtray eau de toilette by Dior. Stan. She's pure hate, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I know, I've never seen people like this in Gore World. That's why I hate them all. Because it's just all, like I said, petty hate and stupid people who have nothing better to do with their life than to obsess over other people who are just trying to live their life, you know? That's all it is. So, Salah is king. El Sultan to the max.
Sure.
Anyway, I guess I'll get off of here.
Yeah, finally.
Um, what else was I gonna say? Excuse me. Sorry.
Can we watch your old thought stories? Sure. Well, that's actually a pretty good idea. So later on today, we'll go over the couples video. As long as we're gonna do some Bali. Bali said a few things. We're gonna go over that, and then from there on out, uh, we will get into some more stuff. So yeah, tomorrow, old thought stories. She's gonna go eat probably Sam, most
Uh,
likely. You know how she
what
does it.
good thing would I have to say other than the donation to the shelter? Yes, Dan. Even that was done for attention and to try to make herself look like a good person to justify her bad actions. I like having beezers with brains. Well, we're gonna call beezers with brains instead of the zombies. What has she brought to the table that is positive or noteworthy? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're absolutely right. It's absolutely true. So yeah, Sue Ellen, I wish you well, or helpful or healing. Babe, look at Stan's picture. Guess who that is? It looks like the elf man from Neverending Story. So she literally makes more content and money. She doesn't make more content. You call that content? She literally hates. She literally just spews hate and uses my videos. She tried to make content on Paul Bernardo and got like 8K views. Nice try. And once I stop even addressing them all, their channels are all the attention is gonna go away from them because what's the point of her whole existence is trying to provoke me. And if it doesn't work and doesn't get a reaction, it doesn't hit the same, does it?
Oh boy,
It's not
here
the
we
same
go.
whenever, oh, we were waiting for her to rage incoming. You literally see people comment that this rage incoming, like they're like wanting a rage. It's so stunted for people to have that mentality.
Or we could say, why is it that you can allow people over the internet, make you fall into a rage? It makes sense that we should learn to have control over our own selves, right? Mastery of the self is what I say. But she can't help herself. Like, she knows people love the rages. They do, they love them. But one thing she can do is not allow them to happen ever if she had control of herself, which she doesn't. She doesn't have any self control whatsoever. So her eating is a never ending story.
I'm not here with the sole purpose of talking about her, but she has was brought up, so I'm interacting with it, but it's not that deep. Sandra, hi Sandra Zico, happy Eid, thank you. Why Paul Bernardo? You did it first, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to diet first as well. Like, how do you have content if you're just piggybacking and leeching off of someone else? You know? Yeah, we are defending ourselves. Of course, that's all it is. Do we have an obsessive channel all about one person doing commenting on everything they do? No, I don't have the passion she does for hating. I don't make videos on her or think about her outside of Girl World. I really don't get it. She makes content by stealing the content from the others, sharing it with brainless zombies. Yeah. I'm chicken. Are you new? Do you not think Chantal should defend herself? Have you seen FFG's channel? It's all about Chantal. Exactly. May Allah keep you safe and healthy. Thank you, Sandra.
Mm.
Thank you. Shukran. Shukran jazilan. This pimple is bad. Multiple channels, not just one. Yeah, three to be exact. Multi-platform hate channel against Chantal. And you have the nerve to comment when we make one stream. Hi, Tanya.
She
How do you
can't
pronounce your
write
name?
Falcor.
Chantal. Chantal, Aisha.
Can you imagine Falcor will be struggling like that ATV that she was on, the one that was going. Man, that was like the slowest ATV I've ever seen.
Aisha. It's 4:30 a.m. here. It's 11:30.
Sounded like the engine was gonna blow at any moment.
Your vlogs and gaming are so cute. I laughed so hard during GTA. It scared me. The cops chased me. Yeah, on Twitch. Exactly. Multi-platform. Oh my god. So pathetic. You can have all the you can have all the hate viewers you want. At the end of the day, I'll never be that pathetic. Do
Smoky Grandma says, I hope they have money saved up for a hospital bees. That's next. I think so. Unfortunately, I'm not even trying to hit. I'm just saying reality is that something's gonna happen. You can't keep eating these super fatty foods. You don't have a gallbladder, you don't have this, you don't have that, you're not taking your meds properly, but you're gorging on thousands of calories of food every single day. It's gonna catch up to you. It's not a matter of if it does, it's a matter of when.
more gaming? It was yeah. It was hilarious. She wants to be you in reality. I truly believe that. Keep doing you and looking after yourself. Try not to look good. Thank you, Trisha. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm gonna log off here and live my life, like whatever. I don't have to obsess and watch somebody for content and be petty and hateful. I don't. So at least there's that.
Oh yes, the Costco scooter.
Oh, is that the Aisha? No, it's not. She's a shaitan. Oh, she's not a reaction channel. She's a hate channel. So I'd say she's way beyond that for sure. For sure. Yeah, ignore their dribble. Their dribble, I like that. Shaitan regime. Anyways, so my eyeliner, I need to put mascara.
Right, ready, set.
Eh,
We put Febreze ricotta cheese.
I guess that's it.
What happened to Aisha? Yeah, it seems so. You know what? Like I said, people come and go. Aisha was here for a bit and then all of a sudden she's gone. Remember that didn't Aisha and Salah know each other? And people are claiming, hey, there might be a little bit more to this than what we think. What do you guys think?
You're evil, God knows. Exactly. Everyone will have to account for everything they do and say on this planet. It's not escapable. It's inescapable. So, there's good people, there's bad people in the world. My hand tattoo, Fabienne, is coming off. Oh, you mean this one? Aries? But this one is I want to get the red henna next time. Your pick gives me nightmare.
Aisha is Murad's secret identity. You guys are funny.
Okay, guys, it's been an hour and a half, so I think I'll get off of here. Yeah. Oh,
Maybe Jamie. Some people thought so.
that's all I had to say about that. I'm gonna try to just ignore these people. They're just annoying. Like flies. And just do my content as usual. So yeah, thanks for tuning in and listening to me vent and talk about whatever. Uh really, Stan? No. Oh, Bali, Indonesia is like not that far from here, I don't think. Bali, Indonesia, she's planning a party there. I don't think I'll be attending, thanks. Anyway, I could think of a million other things to do. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so that's about it, I guess. Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Thanks for tuning in. You're the best. Yeah, thanks, Beezers. Thanks, babe. See you guys later.
Or a
Bye.
missing, something like that. All right, I guess she's done and out. All right, we've made it. Nearly 3 hours here. We are good. What we're gonna do is I'll be back later this evening We're gonna have to go do some Bali. I know some of you guys like Bali, some of you guys not like Bali, but we're gonna do Bali as well as some more foodie beauty. We're gonna go over the couples vlog. So yeah, catch me then. TGIF. It's a Friday, people. Have a great one. Be safe out there. It's the weekend. You guys do you. And yeah, I'll see you around. Bye bye. And yeah, remember, take care of yourselves and your family, your loved ones and everything.